it's time to take care of business. Work time. Work time. Work time.
Everybody watching tonight. So I tell you what, if you can't find energy tonight, you're in the wrong business. We control us. We run this. And anybody coming in our house, they get dealt with. Respect is earned. Respect is never given. It's better to be respected than liked. The hell with being liked.
I'll fucking wait. Who wanna debate? Straight, let me cook. Fish frying while season and marinate. Every season, it's no reasoning, just unanimous decision. Smash the noti bell, and thanks to all subscriptions. Mama mentality, stop fouling me, I'm goated. Body shots got them folding. Every word they can quote it. Smoking bud, watching bud, smoke these niggas Mayweather with the defense, nothing short of genius. High step into the end zone like prime time. Point me to the limelight. Mic check, it's my time. The pod god every time I deliver. You're now tuned in to GOAT Thriller. I'm here to stay. All the chatter, y'all can dead it. Let's start the show. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, I said it. Dinging on them. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
I'm the best ever. There's
I
never been
fucking
anybody.
wait.
I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart.
Yeah, I said it. Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every last one of y'all hit that like or dislike button.
I'm focused, man.
And please don't forget to put some mother effing Coach K Duke full court pressure on that sub button if you're new to both of my channels. And please don't forget to ring them noti bells so you can be notified via email each and every time your boy E Thriller, aka Ham Rothstein, aka GOAT Thriller, aka the motherfucking Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words on the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen in the Wolf chat, welcome back. Now, first things first, man. I said, First things first, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on my YouTube accounts. Make sure y'all put some popcorn emojis in my chat. Make sure y'all put some GOAT threes in the chat. Make sure y'all put some yeah saiders in the chat. What's happening? Salute. And also make sure y'all drop a comment and let me know if I'm crispy, just to make sure that everything is on the up and up before I get to really diving into what I really want to get into tonight. For tonight's show. Shout out to all y'all, man. Salute. Shout out to everybody else on social media and beyond. That entails Facebook. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. Shout out to everybody on the gram. What's happening? Hit that like button when you come through the door. Let's give everybody a big old round of applause. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with your boy, GOAT Thriller, aka the Black Picasso tonight. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, I repeat, like, share, and subscribe to the content if you are enjoying the show. Now, let me get right to it, man, because I ain't going to be too long-winded, even though I haven't been on in a minute. So I kind of do want to come on here and take my time and pop my shit and paint these pictures so vividly with my words, right? So what we're going to do tonight is this. I'm going to react to a video that got uploaded earlier this morning of the legendary promoter of Top Rank Promotions and Bob Arum, who had a pretty interesting take on the Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Bud Crawford fight, the mega fight that is supposed to be scheduled for September the 12th. Now it's on September the 13th. I don't know what's going on with that, but one thing we do know is this: the fight is signed, sealed, and delivered. We just don't know where it's going to be located, and we really don't know a date. Yeah, I said it, but aside from that, the legendary promoter who everybody loved to hang their hats on, everybody loved to stick by his words for years on top of years, had this to say about Saul Canelo Alvarez. As a matter of fact, I do not own the rights to this content. This is for educational purposes only. Please don't flag my account, YouTube. Pretty please. DJ E Thriller, roll that clip.
If they're each going to fight, really fight, I think it's terrific. It's very interesting. But again, if I had to pay money to watch that fight, I wouldn't do it, because Canelo has shown in his last few fights that he's just a businessman. He's not in there to entertain the public. He just takes the big check. But again, if Canelo really fights, because I think it's safe to say Terrence always fights. He doesn't know anything else. So then it could be a very good, interesting fight.
Now, let's stop it right there. And I got to chop in between the sound bites, because you know how YouTube sometimes they like to play. They want to mess with the brother channel and play with my numbers, right? But anyway, so that man just said up here and said with a straight face that we know that Canelo is a businessman now. Like, if we don't know what type of Canelo is going to show up, is it going to be the businessman? Is it going to be the Canelo of the days in the past, where he would come in and fight? He would try to make it an entertaining fight. It wouldn't be a boring walk you down fight, just feigning, bobbing and weaving, but not letting your hands go like he did versus William Score about 2.5 weeks ago. Yeah, I said it. The fight was very lackluster. It was a putrid performance, probably the worst performance in Saul Canelo Alvarez's entire career, right? So Bob Arum, in my honest opinion, is spot on with this take, and I'm going to keep it a buck. Did y'all notice how he said Terrence Bud Crawford always comes to fight? I wait. I will fucking wait. As a matter of fact, for the naysayers and the haters in the back that didn't hear what he just said, let me rewind it.
I think it's safe to say Terrence always fights. He doesn't know anything else. So then he just takes the big check. But again, if Canelo really fights, because I think it's safe to say Terrence always fights. He doesn't know anything else. So then it could be a very good, interesting fight.
You've always praised Terrence as a special fighter. Do you think he can beat Canelo?
Who is Canelo? What Canelo is going to show up? The Canelo who's looking to cash a big check, or the Canelo that really wants to fight like a fighter? Now, the Canelo we've seen the last 2 years is not only boring, but doesn't really have an incentive to mix it up and to entertain people with a good fight. So again, but give him credit. Terrence Crawford hasn't been that way. Terrence Crawford is a real old school professional fighter who wants to do his best every fight that he's in.
Just your perspective. It was announced that Dana White and TKO are promoting this show.
Well, that shows how, really shows how Turkey respects everybody in boxing by having a UFC guy promote a fight that he's paying an incredible amount of money for. But listen, it's his money. He can make a choice.
What do you think of it being on a Friday instead of a Saturday?
Who should care about it? UFC, Dana White doesn't care about it. The two fighters don't care about it. Nobody cares about it because it's all Saudi money. So it could be a Monday. It could be a Friday after services are over in the mosque. Nobody cares anymore. They just grab the check. and you can hardly blame him.
Bob,
And I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't fault the fighters for wanting to get the bags, for wanting to get the paydays, because promoters like Bob Arum and Al Heyman and Eddie Hearn and the list goes on out. These dudes been robbing fighters for years on top of years, right? So I don't care about Bob Arum complaining about these fighters making these fights and going in to get a check. But I do agree with the effort part of it. Like, these guys got to give us way more effort in the ring. We don't want to see no boring ass fights. We don't want to see another Devin Haney-esque performance. We don't want to see a Ryan Kardashian, oops, I meant Garcia versus Rolly fucking Romero performances. We don't want to see this shit. We don't want to see these dull ass fights, right? And I damn sure don't want to see another Shakur Sleeperson performance. Yeah, I said it. I don't want to see that shit as a paying consumer, right? Even though I'm not going to pay for the fight. I'm not paying for this fight. I'm not going to pay for the fight. I'm going to keep it a buck. So I don't care if they have the fight on Friday. I don't care if they have the fight on a Saturday. Hell, I don't care if they have a fight on a Sunday. As long as the fight gets made, that's all I care about. Factsy Thriller, big facts.
if Canelo comes to fight and Terrence comes to fight, what do you expect?
Right, yeah, but that's a hypothetical that it's silly to talk about, because if I mean, look at the way Canelo has approached boxing the last couple of years, and this was before the Saudis got involved. It's like disinterested. Just go in and cash a check. Well, I mean,
I agree. And listen, I've been the main dude on YouTube, right? Over the last couple of years or so, rather, saying this about Saul Canelo Alvarez. Like, I was once a huge fan. The dude used to be my second favorite fighter in the sport behind Terrence Bud Crawford at one particular point in time. But my Lord, I mean, how many soft touches do you get, bruh? Like, this dude has been on a world tour of fighting fights that we don't want to see. Ain't nobody asked you to fight William Score, bro. Even though you got the belt to try to make this fight with Terrence Bud Crawford for Undisputed and stuff like that. Okay, whatever. But that's still not a fight that I was licking my chops for, right? We didn't ask you to fight an Edgar Berlanga. We wasn't asking for you to fight a Hummy McGill. Are you kidding me? We wasn't asking for you to fight Jermell Charlo at this present moment in time. We wasn't asking for you to fight a John Ryder. Are you fucking kidding me? Gennady Golovkin for the third time at 168, a weight class that the man has never, and I repeat, ever stepped foot in. You made old ass Gennady Golovkin move up for the third fight to 168 to fight you, bruh. And you didn't even look impressive in that fight. And we keeping it a buck. You didn't hurt him. You didn't stop him. You didn't drop him. You didn't do nothing. You pretty much just went in there and went through the motions like you've been doing time after time after time again, right? And don't even get me started on the fight with Dimitri Bivol, because once again, I've said it before, and goddamn it, your boy E Thriller is going to say it again. I wasn't one of the people asking for that fight as a Canelo fan. I wanted the man to move up to fight Arturbetter Beterbiev or whatever you call him, aka Wolverine. That's who I wanted him to fight, because he was unified at that division, and he was stopping everything, anything walking, anything moving at 175 and beyond. Facts, he threw the big facts. But what did Saul Canelo Alvarez do? He took the lesser of the evils, right? And he ended up getting in a dog fight that he was not expecting, and the man got washed, got stripped butt booty naked, couldn't do nothing, couldn't walk the man down, couldn't cut off the ring, couldn't pin him on the ropes, couldn't throw them slow-ass looping punches on his shoulders to try to hurt his biceps and his elbows and his shoulders and shit like that. Dimitri Bivol wasn't going for it. He was hitting him with jab after jab, jab cross, left hook, jab cross, left hook. He did it all night long. And for some of you bozos who are biased, just don't know nothing about the sport of boxing, don't know nothing about the sweet science, don't even know how to break down a goddamn fighter's attributes. Y'all love to say that Canelo Alvarez has this high boxing IQ. He makes adjustments on the fly. But would y'all believe me if I were to tell you this? That Saul Canelo Alvarez didn't make one single fucking adjustment against Dimitri Bivol. Yeah, I said it. The man didn't make a single fucking adjustment. And you mean to sit up here and tell me they're heading into a mega fight in September with the boogeyman, the Kobe Bean Bryant of boxing? I'm talking about that guy from North Omaha, Nebraska, Terrence Bud Crawford. You think he's going to be able to get in the ring and just do one thing? Do y'all really believe that? Do y'all really believe Canelo Alvarez is that great to where he can only have a plan A going up against the best boxer in the sport? I wait. fight with fucking weight.
I'm focused, man.
I'm gonna need somebody to make it make sense. I'm gonna need somebody to make that make sense, right? But moving on, Caleb Plant, really? Now I understand the fight was for undisputed. You wanted to become the first Mexican boxer in the four-belt era to achieve that accomplishment, to achieve that feat in the sport of boxing at 168. And I said, all right, man, whenever you get done with that, cool. Can you give me a fight with David Benavidez? But what did you do? You fought Dimitri Bivol. But prior to a fight with Caleb Plant, you fought Billy Joe Saunders, you fought Avni Yildirim, you fought Callum Smith, you fought a washed-up Sergey Kovalev. Ladies and gentlemen, I repeat, Sergey Kovalev, who was pulling punches the whole fight, who wouldn't sit down on any of his punches, who was pretty much scared. I mean, he was terrified, petrified at the fact of anything coming back from Saul Canelo Alvarez. I mean, anything the man threw, the dude was tensing up. He did not look like the same guy that fought the SOG. I'm just going to keep it a buck. He didn't look like that. And prior to that fight, you fought Danny Jacobs, which is an okay fight. I mean, you know, you won. You know, Dave Moretti gave you 115 and 113. As always, I don't know how he always end up scoring your fights. I pray to God that he is nowhere in the vicinity at the T-Mobile Arena or wherever y'all going to have this fight versus Terrence Bud Crawford, because we already know he's going to give you the fight if it goes to the cards. But before that, he fought Rocky Fielding. And of course, we know what happened with the Gennady Golovkin fights. I can argue, in my personal opinion, he really lost both of those fights, in my personal opinion. And I was a fan of Canelo Alvarez, right? But I went back and I did my due diligence and I watched the fight with no commentary, and Triple G beat him in both fights. And prior to that, he fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., Liam Smith, Glass Chin Amir Khan, who already had 3 losses on his resume before he fought Saul Canelo Alvarez. And prior to that, he fought the living legend, first ballot Hall of Famer, already in the Hall of Fame, might I add, in Miguel Cotto. But Miguel Cotto had been through plenty of wars. We all know what happened with Antonio Margarito, and the man already had 4 losses. So I'm not giving Canelo credit for beating him. And I'm damn sure not going to give him credit for beating James Kirkland. You feel what I'm saying? And prior to that fight, he really lost to Lara, if we keep it in the book. And then he fought this guy named Alfredo Anguillo, another fight that we wasn't asking for, at 154 pounds. And before that, he fought Floyd Money Mayweather at a catchweight, y'all, and got washed. Literally lost all 12 rounds. Fight wasn't even competitive. Couldn't touch, couldn't even breathe on TBE. Yeah, I said it. He couldn't breathe on the man. So I'm with Bob Arum, man. If you really look at this man's resume, right, it's a whole lot of fluffy shit going on. It's a whole bunch of whole bunch of pillow top shit going on with Canelo Alvarez's resume. So I don't understand for the life of me why some of you bozos on the internet and social media and beyond who love to talk about the sport of boxing, who love to clip this man's toenails to no end. I always try to tell you, boy, E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, that Canelo Alvarez has the best resume in boxing, because I don't see it. Because context, man, I don't see this shit. If anybody is objective to what I'm saying, because once again, on the Yeah I Said It podcast, everyone is entitled to their opinion. In fact, if you come on and disagree with your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, I ain't gonna get on my feelings. I think it makes for a better show. I want a motherfucker to disagree with me. Facts, E Thriller, more facts.
I'm focused,
so
man.
If you are opposed to what your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, is saying about this particular topic as far as his resume, feel free to click on the link when I drop it, because I ain't gonna be too long-winded, right? But then the man fought Austin Trout, Josecito Lopez, a washed-up 40-year-old Shane Mosley. I mean, his resume is okay. I mean, it's overblown. It's a little overrated, in my honest opinion. And when you look at the two fighters, see, the reason why a lot of these Canelo Alvarez fans don't really want to pop out and talk about the actual fight between the two fighters is because they know that they man, after seeing that fucking face-off at the Kingdom, he has no fucking advantages over Terrence Crawford. As you can see, the boogeyman was way bigger than the man in the face-off. He was way taller than the man in the face-off. And don't even get me started on the skills. See, the skill set of the sport of boxing. That's why a lot of you motherfuckers that's been running around here hanging y'all hats on the power, the size, oh, it's weight classes for a reason. All those same prototypical boxing cliches that y'all say over and over again. Because y'all know deep down in y'all heart of hearts, y'all can't make any fucking legitimate, credible points in favor of Canelo Alvarez if we're actually talking about the fight. Because like I said before, and I say it again, if Canelo Alvarez's size and his power and his girth and his mass and the fact that he's been acclimated to the weight at 168 pounds, doesn't matter, then what? What is he going to do? Because the man doesn't have better defense than Terrence Bud Crawford. He doesn't have better ring generalship than Terrence Bud Crawford. He doesn't have a better boxing crew as far as his team and trainers than Terrence Bud Crawford. Shout out to Bo Mac, Red. You feel what I'm saying? Esau, and the list goes on and on. He ain't got none of that in his favor, y'all. And don't even get me started on the ability to switch from orthodox to southpaw and from southpaw back to orthodox. Yeah, I said it. Terrence Bud Crawford can literally do it all. He can fight on the inside. He can fight medium to long range. He can fight off the ropes. He is strong as an ox. He can clinch you up and break and make you reset and start all over again. The footwork is immaculate. And I've been trying to tell y'all to keep that same fucking energy, because a lot of you bozos, a lot of you Neanderthals been trying to say that Terrence Crawford legs ain't the same based off of his last couple of performances, especially against Israel Majimov. And I'm sitting up here thinking to myself when I'm watching the fight, like, what are you niggas talking about? Because I saw a guy that was making little subtle lateral movements all night long, giving a man angles, popping him with the jab, hitting him with the 2-1 combination, following up, digging to the body, hitting a man with triple uppercuts. I mean, oh my God. A couple of those combinations, like this dude literally hit Israel Majimov with like a 7-punch combination. And the man said, you know what? Let me get back to put my hand up on my hip. When I did, you put your hand up on my hip. The man wasn't doing nothing but feigning all night long. Facts, he threw them more facts.
I'm focused, man.
The man didn't do nothing. I don't understand why a lot of you niggas be saying that the boogeyman struggled in that fight, because I don't see it. I didn't see it. I scored that fight 11 rounds to 1, and it was way more entertaining than that bullshit that we just saw about 2.5 weeks ago. And I just tried to watch the fight before I came on, y'all. I really did. But I couldn't make it past the 3rd round, right? And if you want to talk about just a lackluster performance, y'all, I want y'all to put this in its proper context and perspective, right? Let me paint this picture so vividly with my words. Saul Canelo Alvarez in round 1 only threw 4 fucking punches. I repeat, ladies and gentlemen in the Wolf Chat and the Playback Gang, salute to y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't done so already. But Saul Canelo Alvarez, who is supposed to be the face of boxing, who is supposed to be one of the most exciting fighters in the sport of boxing, ladies and gentlemen in the Wolf Chat, the man only threw 4 punches and landed 0 in round 1, right? And the judges gave him the round. I just don't understand it, man. You feel what I'm saying? And from that point on, he landed 5 punches in round number 2. He landed 3 punches in round number 3. As a matter of fact, let me show y'all the receipts, because your boy, he threw like aka the Black Picasso. I got to come with the receipts. So let me do this. Let me share my screen so y'all can know I ain't capping. So look at these CompuBox numbers, man, because this is just pathetic for the sport of boxing. Because everybody was getting on Devin Haney, and rightfully so. Everybody got on Ryan Garcia and Rolly fucking Romero, and rightfully so. I get it, and we always get on Shakur for not letting his fucking hands go. So let's not just stop right there. Let's hold Canelo to those same standards, right? The man is only throwing, 10 punches around? The most punches this man threw in a 12-round fight 2.5 weeks ago was what? 20 punches? Really? Are you fucking kidding me? 20 fucking punches. The man landed 56 total punches in the fight. They set the record for CompuBox numbers in a 12 rounds fight, right? For having the lowest punch output, combined. And it's crazy, man. Like, the man ain't getting enough criticism. And I'm starting to see a lot of experts that was picking him prior to, this last Putrid performance are slowly but surely starting to go with Terrence Bud Crawford. But I try to tell y'all, man, I just say styles make fights. And if you really look at their styles, the two don't compare. See, Terrence Bud Crawford is a transcendent talent. He can do anything. He can adapt on the fly. And we already know once he downloads data, it's going to take about I say it's going to take 2 rounds tops to feel Canelo out. And then once the computer start puting in my Killer Cam voice, oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. Tunchi, the man is going to pick Canelo apart, y'all. He is going to embarrass Canelo. This is going to be July 29th, 2023, all over again. And I'm going to be the main nigga on YouTube that said, look, man, I told y'all so. This fight isn't going to be as competitive as y'all think. And a lot of people call me crazy for saying this, but I'm going to say it again. I think Terrence Bud Crawford is going to stand in the paint with Canelo. See, everybody keeps saying that Bud is going to get on his bike. Bud is going to do his best Shakur Stevenson impersonation and play run for it, run for it, run. Say in the know you in them boys. Run for it, run for it, run, run for it, run for it, run. Facts, Thriller, more facts.
I'm focused, man.
But I don't see it. I see Terrence Bud Crawford implementing boxing tactics like using little subtle movements to the right, to the left, and fighting off his back foot on occasions. But for the majority of the time, I believe this man is going to come out in an orthodox stance. Yeah, I said it. Orthodox, something that he hasn't really done in a lot of his fights recently. But I believe this man is going to come out in an orthodox stance. He's going to feel that man power, and he's going to get his timing down. And once he get his footwork and them tree trunks for legs down, it's going to be good night, Arum. I got Bud beating the dog shit out of him. And don't be surprised if he stop him. Do not be surprised if he stops Saul Canelo Alvarez. I wouldn't be surprised one bit. Everybody keeps saying Canelo got a chin and he's fighting bigger guys and he's never been rocked. He's never been wobbled. Bud power didn't carry up to 154. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. But anyway, man, shout out to Bob Arum for keeping it real on the sport of boxing. We need honest people like him because a lot of you dudes, for years on top of years that I used to debate with, they used to come on my panel all the time talking shit. You know, talking down on the boogeyman, Terrence Bud Crawford. Y'all love to bring up all the negativity coming from Bob Arum towards Terrence Bud Crawford. So I just want to see if y'all going to keep that same energy because the way that he just broke Canelo Alvarez down like a rotisserie chicken, it was a sight to see. I appreciate him for being honest and transparent about the sport of boxing because we need to hold Canelo accountable. This man should have fought David Benavidez about a year ago, 2 years ago, if we being honest. But the man wouldn't do it, and then he want to whine and bitch and moan about score running, and he don't like to fight movers, and then he's asking Crawford to not run and to stand there and let him bang. Like he just complained all the fucking just a prima donna. And I'm just getting so sick and tired of this freckle-faced, red-headed bastard. Like I cannot wait till Terrence Bud Crawford just get him out of the sport of boxing, just get him out of my sight. I just want Canelo to go do exhibitions, go fight Jake Paul, go fight Conor Ben, because it's rumored that you want to fight him. Go take all these fights that we don't care about, that we don't want to fucking see. I am praying to the boxing gods somewhere, that my guy Terrence Bud Crawford does the sport of boxing a huge fucking favor. Because Canelo is on this old Manny Pacquiao shit and is really just leaving a bad taste in my mouth. Like everybody is waiting on a Canelo big payday. They want the payday. Yeah, I said it. And I'm just getting so sick and tired of it. I'm getting tired of his ridiculous demands. I'm getting tired of him walking around with his nose stuck up, held up high, acting like we as fight fans owe him something for giving us these weak ass fights. Are you kidding me? We don't owe Canelo shit for giving us these booty ass fights. Yeah, I said it. I'm sick of Canelo, man. I don't know if anybody agree or disagree. I really don't give a fuck. But this is how your boy E Thriller feel. I feel like Canelo Alvarez is bad for the sport of boxing. That's just me personally. I cannot wait until September, man. But hey, man, that's pretty much all I got to say about this topic. I'm about to drop the link. Let y'all come on and rock out with your boy for a little bit. If not, then I'm going to get off and chill with my fam. The link is in the chat. And if anybody want to come on, make sure you cut your cameras on so I can verify who you are. Mute your audio until I introduce you to the playback gang and the rest of the panel and the Wolf chat. And then we can come on here and talk about the sport of boxing or talk about whatever, man. You know, I can adapt on the fly. But anyway, man, Canelo is just really bad for the sport of boxing. Bob Arum said what everybody else has been wanting to say. I guess they just too scared to say it. But he told the truth, man. Canelo get in there and he's basically he's in these fucking sparring matches. Dudes ain't really coming to win. Dudes on they fucking bike the whole time. Dudes not extending on their punches. Dudes not sitting down on their punches like Jamel Charlo and Edgar Berlanga and all these other bums and Jaime Munguia. And Canelo ain't stopping these guys. He's barely dropping some of these guys. And it's just the same shit over and over and over again. And his fans are okay with it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Your boy E Thriller, I ain't feeling it. Hey, man, but at the end of the day, if that's what y'all want to pay for, if y'all want to give this dude money in order for him to keep making $40 to $50 million by taking fight after fight that we don't want to see, then hey man, have at it. But I'm not buying no Canelo fights. Now I get some merchandise from Terrence Bud Crawford. I order a t-shirt for the fight or something like that. I'm gonna put some money in the boogeyman pocket, but I'm not paying for this goddamn fight. Are you kidding me? I'm not giving Canelo a motherfucking dime. And you already know the fight is gonna be priced at what, $80 to maybe $100, maybe even $120, depending on their purses, right? And a lot of people gonna pay for the fight. I think the fight is gonna sell well. I just know I'm not buying the fight because I'm standing on business. See, I don't support Canelo Alvarez. I don't do it anymore. I refuse to put money in that man's pocket because we already know he the A side. He the face of boxing. He gonna get the majority of the split, right? But I'm not about to help elevate his status in the sport of boxing and put money in his pocket when he ain't really give me the fight that I wanted to see. I wanted to see the nigga fight the Mexican Monster. That's the fight that I wanted to see. I wanted to see him fight David Benavidez because we know that is a matchup made in heaven. David Benavidez is going to be stepping. Canelo going to be stepping. But I believe that is the clash of the two titans at 168. That was the fight to make. That fight could have set the sport of boxing up for success, moving further down the line. But what did Canelo do? Just fight another little guy. Even though he claimed he doesn't like fighting, he doesn't want to fight little guys. I don't get it. Hey, his fans give him a pass. It is what it is, but the link is in the chat. Let me read some of these comments, man. Back to the comments I go. Let me remove this. All right, man, starting from the top. Shouts out to my guy.
Cash Money.
I appreciate you, boy, for tapping in with your boy E Thriller, a.k.a. the Black Picasso, and also for the 9 lurkers in the chat. They probably hate my guts. That's probably stealing my catchphrases and, you know, my shit, the way that I talk shit. Yeah, I said it. Can you please hit the like button? Pretty please. Or get the fuck out. Just get the fuck out. But anyway, man, shout out to the General. Big Fish has entered the fucking premises. Shout out to my brother in real life, man. What's popping? How are you, kind sir? Shouts out to Goldie Loke. He said, E3, salute. How are you, kind sir? I appreciate you for coming on last night. I gave you the opportunity to come on and pop your shit, uninterrupted time, let you run my channel, let you run my show, because that's what real niggas do. See, I'm probably the only nigga on YouTube that will let niggas come on and do that. That's just me. That's just me. But anyway, they don't call me Go Thriller for nothing, man. But moving on, shouts out to my guy, Seattle Multiverse. He said, is that Bullchuck fight on TV? I don't know, bro. Who is he fighting? I can't call it. I didn't even know it was a fight tonight, to be honest. Somebody let me know in the chat. Somebody let me know. Shouts out to the General again. He said hit that like button. Yeah, man. Pretty please. Shout out to everybody on X watching this live stream, man. He said backroom deals. Okay. He said everybody picking Bud. Vegas is about to pull some bullshit. I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about that because I'm really used to Bud being the underdog, and he's still the underdog technically, according to Vegas odds, right? But it's kind of making me uneasy, the fact that you and Q are picking Bud. I'm not going to lie, Big Fish. It just don't feel, something don't feel right about my Wright brothers picking Terrence Bud Crawford. But hey, man, a wise man once told me that normally comes on my panel that whenever new information is presented, a man has every right to change their mind. So, hey, man, if y'all saw something in Canelo that I've been seeing in Canelo out the blue versus William Skull, and you said, fuck it, I'm going to roll with the boogeyman because I feel like he's the better fighter at this present moment in time, I can't hate on it, man. I mean, you got to speak your truth. It is what it is. Excuse me, pardon me. And the General said, can't wait until September. Yeah, I agree, bro. I cannot wait. What are we? What? We in May, so we in June, July, August. So we about, 3.5 months away from the biggest fight that could be made in the sport of boxing, that's already made in the sport of boxing, rather. And honestly, the sport of boxing need this shit, man. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I got to do something. Give me 1 second. All right, man. My apologies. But yeah, man, we only about 3.5 months away from the biggest fight in the sport of boxing, Canelo, Terrence Crawford. I know there's some people like Oscar De La Hoya trying to poo-poo on the fight, saying that it's not the biggest fight in the sport just because of their age and, and attrition. And one guy has been inactive, meaning Terrence Crawford, who hasn't fought in a year, which is pretty, a standard. It's pretty typical for Bud. Bud don't be fighting 2 to 3 times a year. And Canelo is a guy that tends to stay active, but then he made a point of saying that Canelo is older and he looked like crap in this last fight and he's been getting exposed, which I totally agree with. But still, if you look at what's at stake, if you look at both of their resumes, if you look at both of their names, if you look at what's currently on tap for the sport of boxing in 2025, this is without question the biggest fight in the sport. I mean, I don't even think anybody can argue that because there's so many scenarios like what if Crawford can take his punch, then what? Or what if he can't take his punch? How the fight is going to go. Will Canelo show us a new wrinkle in his game? Was Canelo holding back versus William Skull? Was Terrence Bud Crawford holding back versus Israel Madrimov? Was those just 2 lackluster performances from the fans' perspectives to where they couldn't really get up for those opponents because they wasn't big name opponents? Like, it remains to be seen. But one thing we do know is this is going to be a hell of a fight. I think it's going to be a great fight, me personally. That's how I feel about the fight. But yeah, man, September can't come fast enough. I'm going to be on here popping my shit more and more often, man. I'm going to get more active on this shit. And yeah, man, shout out to Canelo for making the fight. Shout out to the boogeyman. Much needed. But let me touch up on something else because I haven't had a chance to talk about this. But Shakur Stevenson is on my mind. And Shakur is one of the guys that I just don't like. I'm willing to admit who I don't like on the Yeah I Said It podcast. I'm not a fan of the guy, right? I don't like his attitude. I don't like the arrogance. I don't like the overconfident nature. I don't like the way that he talks to reporters. I don't like how he shits and shuns fans and tells everybody they don't know nothing about the sport of boxing, even though you the same nigga that said Tyson Fury is the greatest heavyweight you've ever seen, even over Muhammad Ali, right? I mean, this is the type of shit that Shakur Stevenson says. And I'm watching this interview with Mike Coppinger the other day that came out. Shout out to Mike Coppinger. He's doing a phenomenal job in the sport of boxing, covering the sport on ESPN. Appreciate you, Goldie. I see. Let me finish making this point, though, bro. But Shakur Stevenson was pretty much getting snappy with him and, talking shit to him, saying he's the worst reporter in the sport and he don't know shit about the sport. And it just really left a bad taste in my mouth. And then with Mike Coppinger, matter of fact, I'm going to save it for another show. But shout out to Goldie Loke. You're live on the chat with the pack. Talk to me, bro. What's pop?
What's up, my brother?
How are you, kind sir?
I sound all right tonight.
Say something else.
I'm sounding pretty good tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Do I sound crisp?
Yes, sir. You sound good. You sound good. You sound good. You sound good.
Talk to me, bro.
Yeah, man.
How do you feel about Bob Arum saying what he said about Canelo?
Well, some of the shit Bob Arum said is okay, but he did, it is right about the money situation. We know Canelo is all about the money.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not really fighting no good opponents and everything, and jokers eat it up. You feel me? They've been letting Canelo do it so long till he said, fuck it. He can keep doing what he's doing. But Bob Arum's a hypocrite himself. Shit. He done did some flaky shit during the time of promoting the fights and stuff. And one thing I don't like about him, he didn't say, my man actually said, well, if they both come to fight, who you pick to fight? He wouldn't pick neither one. He ain't gonna never get Terrence Bud Crawford's credit.
Well, I mean, he did kind of give him credit though, Goldie. When you listen to him, he said he always comes to fight. So
but I'm sure, he did say that part. But I know Bob kicking himself in his ass right now.
I think he's salty. I think he's salty because if you also listen to some of that interview, Goldie, that I played, he mentioned Dana White. I think a lot of these promoters are a bit perturbed. They're a bit, pissed off with Turkey Al-Sheikh for coming in their sport and taking over, and then taking the biggest fight that's in the sport in this present moment to a guy that's in the UFC, that's in direct, competition with boxers. So I kind of feel Bob on it. I
understand, but you can't blame nobody but the promoters because they sat around and bullshit instead of giving us the fight that we want. They wouldn't get feeding us bullshit.
I agree. Two things. Yeah.
You know, they're feeding us bullshit. They want to marinate this fight. Like, for instance, Bob had a chance. He had Terrence Crawford. He could have made that fight between Terrence Crawford and Pacquiao a long time ago.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? If he'd have did that, Bud would have beat Pacquiao, he'd have been on top of the world instead of waiting this late, getting a late start now. He'd have been up there. But he helped that man back. You feel me? So, you know, and to speak on top of you about the Wright brothers going with Bud, I don't need that shit. You need to keep
You're
their
right.
ass. Yeah,
Listen, it does not feel right. I'm not gonna lie. I don't
yeah,
like
no.
the general because we never agree on anything, especially when
Yeah,
it's
no.
Crawford.
Yeah,
It just
no.
feels weird to hear him picking Bud over Canelo. But go ahead.
Man, he need to keep that bad luck ass right with it, and especially Q with his record. He'll do a good janky ass. You know, he'll jank a nigga shit off in a minute. So you just need to stay right around where the hell he at. Matter of fact, when the hell he at tonight anyhow, I called that nigga, he ain't answer no phone or nothing.
I don't know, man. Maybe the man busy, Goldie. But let me ask you this, bro. I mean, isn't it fair for them to based off of what we seen from Canelo in that last fight? Isn't it fair for them to say, look, man, the dude looks old. He looks washed
No.
because I was seeing it. Why
No.
not? So Canelo doesn't look washed to you?
I don't give a damn if he look washed out. Let the ass stay with Canelo.
No. I'm not gonna let you go to the Pro Bowl tonight. The NFL has not. I know they in training camp, okay, but the Pro Bowl isn't until 2026, right before the Super Bowl. I asked you a simple question, sir. Did Canelo Alvarez look washed to you in his last performance? A simple yes or no will suffice.
Man, Canelo looked a super in that last fight. Looked real good, real good. Nah, let's stop bullshit.
There you go. Come on now, dog. Come on, man. You gotta stop this shit, bro. You know that look. I tried to watch it, bro. I couldn't watch it. It looked bro. And then you know what else I noticed when he would trap William Skull over on the ropes or pin him on the rope, he wouldn't even let his hands go. He just fought a lazy fight, bro. He was super lazy, and I don't know if he has the motor or the desire to fight the way that he used to fight, like Teddy Atlas was seeing in his video, bro.
I don't think so, dude. Just like you said, this motherfucker threw four punches in the whole goddamn first round, and again in the first round, and he didn't even land one punch.
He didn't land a punch. How do you win a round by not landing a punch? I don't
get
it.
Only man I seen do that was Roy Jones Jr. Wait, he just looked good, but Canelo ad just was like, fuck that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But that fight was a bullshit ass fight. And you know, I kind of looked at I was looking at a clip today, and with the face off, you know, I mean, Canelo was like looking at Bud like, yeah, you ready? Like he had a real serious look. Yeah, this is some bullshit. This is not what you're gonna get. And Bud looked at that nigga ass. Canelo was smart, but Bud looked at that nigga spit in the face. I'm gonna beat your ass. that's kind of look Bud had.
When the boogeyman start laughing, like I'm about to fuck you up. I'm about to fuck you up. Yeah, man. It's gonna get different in September. But let me pass the mic, Goldie. Let me go to the general, kind sir.
All right.
All right, man. Going out to the general. Big Fish has entered the premises. You're live on the chat with the pack. Talk to me, bro. What's pop? The general.
Ooh, man, that boy was clean, man. Golly. what Randy Moss say? Golly.
Golly. Throw that thing up there, Dante.
Dante, just throw that thing up there, man.
Yeah. Shout out to the GOAT, Randy Moss, man.
Man, the golden hour. What's up, man?
What's up, little bro?
Man, the BFB, man. I see he done snack strong and snuck up in this beat.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Q.
Yeah, go Thriller. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you crispy, my brother. What was your take on the topic at hand? Go ahead.
Hey, man, listening to you, Go Thriller, man, I just had an epiphany.
What's that?
Man, Turkey Alex Sheik is ruining the sport of boxing, bro.
Why so?
He's ruining, man. I know Golden and Q maybe, but I know Goldie for sure. Remember this movie starring the late great Richard Pryor. It was a movie called The Toy. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a quick. Are you familiar with that movie, E3?
No, I'm not gonna lie. Never seen it.
Okay, so
With Jackie Gleason and the boy played in it.
yeah, Jackie Gleason and Richard Pryor. So Richard Pryor was a janitor working in this little toy store. So this rich ass kid came in there with his dad, and his dad said, "You can have anything in this store that you want." And what did the little boy pick? He picked the nigga, Richard Pryor, to be his little toy. So that's pretty much what Turkey Al-Sheikh did with Bud. He picked a little toy. He loves the sport of boxing, and he's just using Bud to just manipulate the sport, and it just to see his way. It's just kind of like playing a lowercase God, just moving people here, doing whatever he want, making people hold his hand, making people fight. You gotta watch the movie E3 to just really understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out now. I get where you're going. I get where you're going.
He's using Bud like what you were saying there, like Bob Arum, what Bob Arum is irritated about, because you can't compete with this. Saudi Arabia has unlimited money, so it's not about making a profit. So it's just about power and control with Turkey Al-Sheikh. So everybody is just talking about, and if you notice E3, they're not putting out any of these guys' purses anymore. There's not
I noticed that.
You can't find anything. It's tight-lipped. They're not talking about what they're making. So I'm going to assume that he's overpaying. He got to be overpaying. He's giving them a number that the real boxing promoters can't compete with. So this is like, so that's why he's seeing now, like, hey, y'all got to fight for this money. I'm giving y'all this, but y'all got to perform for this shit, man.
True. That's why he called into the Shakur press conference. And I like that. I like how, well, I didn't necessarily like how he did it, but I can understand why he did it, especially to Shakur Stevenson after we saw what we saw at Times Square. I get it.
And that's just another thing on the guy-like control, E3. Like, who does that?
I missed that. I missed that. What happened?
I'm gonna pull it up for y'all, and I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go by the panel one by one, and everybody get a chance to react to it. But go ahead, Fish. Finish your points before I go to Q.
But that's pretty much it. I'll go ahead and pass the hand out the ball to Walter Payton.
Already, man. Going out to the ringmaster Q, aka William Regal. You're live on the chat with the pack. Pop yo shit. Q.
Oh shit! There he go.
He might be having audio issues.
Nah, he trying to recover from that beating I gave his ass last night.
Yeah, y'all boys was going at it last night, man. I was thoroughly entertained.
Hey, Mayo, you trying to get him riled up already? I see.
And E, once again, I'd like to tell you, thank you, my brother, for allowing me the opportunity to host the show last night. My very first show. I enjoyed myself. I like to tell you, thank you to Big Fish and my brother Q coming on and helping me out. Tyrese, my man King. We had a good time last night. Boston Nerd. I mean, I really enjoyed the show last night. We did pretty good last night. I went back and looked at it, but we did. Well, Facebook, we got over 500 views, boy.
Mm-hmm. But who does that, bro? What other content creator would do what I did?
Yeah, no, I got to see my food stamp card number so you can get your $100 for food stamps.
I take it.
Let me $50 in food stamps, God. Thank you.
I'm gonna take it, boy. As high as groceries is, I'll take it, boy. I'll take you food stamps. All right, man, the BFB ringmaster, aka William Regal, the slid back in the ring on this boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. Talk to me, Q. What's happening?
Oh man, can y'all hear me now?
We can hear your country ass.
Oh man, I see people still in the outrage just because we saw the obvious. The man don't got his no more, man. That ain't a Lambo. That ain't a Lamborghini no more. That's a Volvo.
Oh
It's a
shit.
Volvo. You know what I'm saying? It's
Damn.
no longer a Lamborghini, man. Too much wear and tear on the body, man. That's the thing, man. We just saw what we saw, man. I was just gonna have to accept what it is, man. You know.
But he
And,
tried to tell y'all that shit long time ago.
yeah, but watch this. Y'all can't holler that shit about putting him up there in the greatest of all time. Y'all can't disrespect the legends, man. That the fought real competition, the really fought people, man. Not that easy shit, bro. Mm. So like a BBL, you know what I'm saying? Instead of going in the gym working for it, paying for the surgery, man. Leave the Brazilians alone, man. Look,
Man,
work for the shit.
y'all just trying to discredit Crawford win. That's all, Chud. That
No,
man
you
beat
can't
Right.
say
that.
that, Goldie. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, it's because I haven't really had a chance to pop my shit about what they had to say. Because I agree with a lot of the points that they made, and I rock with Bud. But look, this version of Canelo Alvarez is not the same guy. He's not. I've made TikTok after TikTok. Hold on. I'm not saying it's not. First of all, it's not Terrence Crawford's fault. Let's just get that out the way. But we got to call it how we see it. I've made TikTok after TikTok after TikTok. Oh, after Canelo's last 4 fights, stating that this nigga is not the same guy. I've been saying this, bro. So I don't think they're hating for saying that the man ain't the same nigga because he's obviously not. He's not the
No,
same.
I'm not saying that. E. What I'm saying is they want to discredit Boy Win for beating his ass. That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean by that? No, explain it. How are they taking away
Because
from Bud?
they say if Bud beat him, he ain't gonna get the full credit. Nah, man, don't do that. That's the same thing they did. The same thing they did when they beat the shit out of Earl ass. They come out there excuses.
You're putting words in our mouth. That's not what we're saying at all.
Y'all said it. Y'all point blank said that shit. He would not get
Well,
no credit for
I want
beating
to hear it
Canelo.
now. Hold on, Goldie. Let's hear it. Big Fish, what are you guys trying to say?
Now,
So
okay, it will be a big, huge win for Buzz Crawford's career. It will elevate his status, but we have to stop it when we try to put him as one of the greatest of all time by beating a guy that's not even at the top of the game right now at 168, at 175. He's not the best anymore. So what I don't agree with E Thriller is that they're overhyping the victory over Canelo by saying he would be on Floyd's level, on Manny Pacquiao's level, on Muhammad Ali's level if he beat this version of Canelo. That's not the case, in my opinion.
Go ahead.
That's it.
Go ahead, Goldie.
Now my thing is, I lost my train of thought. Yes, I would say he's all time great because he going there and beat Canelo. I don't get along what version. This version of the internet, he'd be the first man in a 4-belt era to become undisputed 3 times. Okay, something Floyd. He already did something Floyd never accomplished. The Floyd never was undisputed. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, you have to put him up there. You have to put him up there with some of the greatest that they ever do it. He will be talked about from now until the doomsday because of what he has accomplished. Regardless of what version of Canelo went up there and laid the egg, and which I think Canelo gonna be more hyped up for the fight here. What Bud didn't was for the score fight. You know, sometimes we can't judge a fighter off of the last performance he had. I don't see a fighter have shit ass performance. One fight come on the next fight and beat the shit out of nigga ass who he's and did some hell of a shit. So everybody's entitled to an off night, even Canelo.
Now that's true, but let me ask you this, Goldie, just to get some more context of what you're trying to say, kind sir. So based on Canelo's resume, what would you say was his last best performance?
I can't even tell you.
I can't. That speaks volumes.
I'll be honest.
Essentially what we're saying.
Right. I'll be honest. I've been saying,
but you see how you killing your own argument about this greatest of all
no,
time
no.
bullshit?
Listen,
You see how you
listen.
killing it? Mm.
If
No,
you're
I
talking about
know.
in terms, Goldie, if you're talking about in terms of the accolades, you got me. 3 times
Right.
undisputed. That's an
Yeah,
incredible feat.
that's
It
what I'm
may not
talking
even
about.
it might not ever
That's
be
what I'm
done
talking
again.
about.
But if we're
But
talking
see,
about Canelo, the actual opponent, Canelo haven't been looking great in what his
I've been
last
saying,
7 fights, bro. If
look,
we being
I've been saying Canelo. If I went back and look at Canelo Boston record, Canelo
okay,
hasn't really fought anybody.
I
He
just
haven't
went through
really
it. I agree.
right.
I agree. It's a
Canelo,
lot of fluff. Yeah,
Canelo really haven't fought no hell of 5 fighters out the
bro. Do
Triple
you
G.
remember when I was saying this shit to Boxing Nerd
Yeah,
a
you
while
go
back
back
when Grimley
Triple
when we was
G.
debating about this shit? I've been saying this.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Triple G, Triple G,
Yep.
Bivol, Floyd, and them are the best fighters he fought on his resume. Carvalho was washed up. Danny Jacobs, he tried to fight, but he wasn't worth a shit. You feel what I'm saying? He fought a washed up Sean Mosley.
Mhm.
Amir Khan, he was. Go ahead.
And go to, and that's what we try to tell you. Canelo Alvarez right now, he's open the dishes.
So I'm just saying, but everybody build him up.
Or hold on, y'all. Let's play devil's advocate. Maybe, just maybe, Canelo Alvarez wasn't as great as people made him out to be.
Thank you. That's the point I was making. A lot of
2
people
things can
hyping
be
him
true.
up.
Hold on, Goldie. Hold on. I agree with his fluffy resume because I feel like it's a lot of bullshit. But I also agree with the fact that maybe this nigga has always been overrated. And if shown every single time he stepped up in competition, he either A, got a gift or he got washed. Every single time.
So open the dishes. So open the dishes.
I told a lie. I'll wait.
Yeah, probably.
So
That's what you have to look
Goldie,
at.
but do you see why we got pushed back when you holler this bullshit about putting him way up there, man, like that, off of a fighter that telling you,
Man,
not saying,
listen. He's gonna
but
go up
saying.
there because of what he has accomplished. He's gonna be up there. And then not only that, if he go in there and stop Canelo, something that's never been done, or even if he
Go in
drop
there and do,
Canelo,
go in there and do what, Mr. Goldie?
he go in there and stop Canelo or drop Canelo.
What the fuck? Snag, nigga, snag.
You would get a lot of hate and credit at the same time for that. Because the naysayers are going to say it's. I said Bud would get a lot of hate and credit at the same time because the haters are going to say it's snack, but then the objective mind is going to say, wow, this dude did something that we never believed could be done.
Right.
I mean, if as long as we get we see the after results for the drug test and they come back clean, we'll give them credit.
That's right. That's right.
Listen here. Listen, that go both ways. Like I told you last night, you asked me the question last night. Will I give Canelo his credit if he beat Tan Crawford? I said, yeah, after the drug test.
Yeah, for sure. Just like Ryan Garcia, that was devastating when we got that off-screen news after the fact. I'm like, that ruined the whole fight.
Yeah,
that took away from a hell of a fight, you know.
Man,
if he didn't have
a beating, Goldie, he beat the hell out your boy.
He beat the shit out of that. But actually,
he beat the hell out of Devin Haney in spurts in that fight. Definitely.
Yeah,
the fight where he got the knockdown, the rounds where the knockdowns happened. That's when he was kicking his ass. But other than that, Haney was winning some rounds.
Haney was winning. He was up on the scorecard till he got that last goddamn knockdown.
Ryan was taking rounds out because his ass was out of shape.
Yeah, I agree. He fought in spurts. He fought a smart fight with his cheating.
Yeah. And that's why that way he got fucked up. That way he got fucked up for the nigga on the yellow bus. But you know, it's gonna be pretty interesting. I know the shit ain't gonna really go pop up till we get to about July, August. When everybody we're gonna really go to talk. We're gonna get more excited for it.
I think it's gonna get cracking once they do the actual first press conference over
Right,
there.
that's what I'm talking. Right, that's what I'm gonna say. To start the press conference and shit.
The panel's gonna get crunk.
Noted.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, who I don't like. Do y'all think it's gonna be any shit talking other than
No.
only thing I can see Canelo saying is he just want a payday. That's the only shit talking he gonna do.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna talk shit. This is the time for Terrence Crawford to turn heel, though, in my opinion. To
He need to
maximize
turn heel.
I would
He need to turn heel.
advise him to talk shit. I know he claimed he don't want to be something that he's not, and you know he don't have to do that to sell. But I think he should channel his inner Money Mayweather right now. But he ain't gonna do it.
You know,
because the fight selling itself, it don't need, and they getting paid no matter what. So
that's true.
More than likely. So I see this being a quiet lead up, and it's just gonna have to be the excitement gonna have to come in the ring.
Yeah.
Not only that, if we look at it, I'm gonna say this in here, but it took Earl Cousin, whoever that was, to really boost that fight conference up when he talked that shit to Bud like he did, and Bud was snapping in that motherfucker. That kind of made the press conference there.
Oh man.
That press conference was crunk before that, bro. Because
it was crunk, but it made it a little bit more exciting, you know.
It did definitely. But yeah, that shit.
But I think Derrick James and Bomac made it more exciting than that.
Yeah, they did. Hell yeah, definitely.
But I ain't trying
to eat. It's time to eat. And the reason why I say it's time to eat because he hadn't missed a meal. It's time to eat. It's time to eat. It's time to twirl. It's time to make it happen. I'm tired of talking. Yeah. Hey, listen. Hold your voice. Hold your voice. Hold your voice.
Yeah.
Time to twirl. It's time to twirl. Hold your voice. Hold your voice. That's what they got to start telling these niggas. Hold your voice. Hold your voice.
You tripping.
Man, that nigga that went there, fuck Derrick James now, man. That shit is going. You know, there's so much shit was going on, you know. But I gotta
talk about a trainer that just had a bad year, boy. That man had a bad boy. Talk about a trainer that had a bad run. Oh my God, boy.
Yeah, he done fell off a cliff.
Ryan was his last hope.
You see, if Ryan went back to him, we still come back and lead it.
Hey, Goldie, your microphone kind of going in and out, bro. It's staticky.
You sure that's me? Yes.
There you go.
Hello?
Yeah,
I had to put it. Oh, okay. Went out for a second. Okay. When I was looking through that thing. I don't see that Barker fight nowhere. It's not. I didn't see it.
Mr. Goldie, did you see that Fisher and Allen fight? He knocked him out this time. They cheated him the first time down there in Saudi, but this time he dropped him in the 5th round in the first fight. He dropped him again in the 5th round in this fight, and there was 8 seconds left on the clock. He finished him. Straight finish.
I missed that one.
He finished him. There, Fisher was a hype job. He was a hype job, and he got finished.
I missed that one. I was just looking at going to the check station just then. But
on tonight?
Nah, I can't find it. Much of them went off. I went through all my pay-per-view stations.
I saw somebody
say that Virgin.
But shit.
That Serge Berche fight something down tonight.
Berche, it must have been came and went off. Because it's not on because I got like 50 or 60 pay-per-view stations. It's not on none of them now. So that's why I was just checking for months ago. So I was looking to see what the fight on, but I don't see it nowhere. But it was the fight last night.
What's the next big fight in boxing that's on tap that's coming up next? Is it Keyshawn or who fight next?
Came to play on the 31st and Charlo fight on the 31st.
That weak ass card. Them niggas, they supposed to be fighting each other. They doing it. That turkey out of sheep shit.
Charlo say if he get past this dude, he say he want to fight Plant next.
That nigga want to fight Plant. Plant gonna shut his ass again.
I don't get it. Why do they need tune-ups before they fight each other? And then one of them gonna lose and one of them gonna look bad. Then the fans ain't gonna want to see the fight no more.
I've been saying this for years. E3, they rather get them small increments, a bunch of small increments, and keep that preserve that zero, man.
Yeah, that shit.
But you know, I would like for Charlo to have a tune-up fight. But he been out for a minute. You know, let's see where he at before he go fight with Plank. You know, because I don't want him to go in there and lay an egg.
Plant ain't been hella active either. His last fight was against what was the dude named McCumbie or some shit.
But Plank just fought last year, right?
That was kind of a fight. Like that was a good ass fight.
Yeah, Plank just fought last year. The Plank had to get up off the cameras, didn't he?
I can't remember. Did he get knocked down in that fight?
Yeah, Plank got knocked down. Plank got knocked down. They got up off the cameras and knocked that joker ass out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That white boy got power.
I hope this shit don't turn into a Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua situation.
Oh Lord Jesus! Speaking of that,
hold on, Goldie. We had the fight in our fingertips again, right in the palm of our hands, and then Pastor Wilder went out there and lost. So it's like, come on, man.
I'm actually quick. Did y'all see that shit I put in the chat about Wilder?
Nah, what?
Oh Lord Jesus! I gotta go back and look at it. All right, you. This nigga tell me he get ready, war ready. This nigga sitting up there in a chair. He don't cut the plaster out his head. That nigga got a foot keyed like he got a bottle of liquor in his hand, like he vibing. I said, man, this nigga get the fuck out of here. I said, Lord have mercy. This nigga finna get his ass whooped. Oh Lord, it's in the private chat. It's in the group chat, y'all.
I don't even know who he fighting, bro, and I don't even care.
Oh no, then that nigga fighting on BLK Pride. I gotta go to Alabama. Well, he fight next month too, don't he?
Bro, I don't know.
Yeah, that fight next month. Man, my boy need to go ahead and go on down there. That girl beat him down like Robin Givens did motherfucker Tyson. Beat his ass.
Maybe he's still trying to get a fight with Anthony Joshua, like one more big payday before he retired. Maybe that's what he's trying to do.
I don't know. But he looked like he was pretty good. He looked like he was in pretty decent shape though. He looked like he was a little shape, you know, but that shit.
In shape. Being in shape ain't the problem. It's his skills.
Yeah.
His trainer. That's the problem.
Yeah, E3, why your boy Turkey got Joshua on the shelf right now? Y'all heard anything about any plans for him?
I heard something about an injury, like he dealing with an injury or something.
I thought he had a fight coming up. They saw him with somebody.
Who he about to fight?
I'm trying to remember who I saw the other day. Him and somebody was trying to tell me about the fight.
He ain't got no fight coming.
He ain't got a fight coming out. Okay. He don't need to fight no more though.
He said something.
I seen that nigga breakdancing. That last fight, that nigga was breakdancing. He ain't got no fight coming up. No.
He fucking around and come back and fight Tyson Fury. I wouldn't be shocked if they still make that fight. That's still a big money fight.
That's the fight they're talking about breaking, him and Tyson Fury. But Tyson Fury told me he's gonna happen sometime. Yeah, the Tyson Fury told me he coming back now. He put a time. He told me he coming back.
He trying to get some money.
yeah, he trying to fight Usyk again for a third time. I don't see that shit no more. But who y'all got out of the rematch with you, Usyk and Double D?
Usyk.
You already know who I got. I got the champ, boy. Pound for pound king. Who you got?
I like Double D for the stoppage.
Hell no.
He beat his ass the last time. They cheated him.
Yeah, technically he did. That to me, that was a legal punch.
That was a legal punch there.
Man, I got the champ. I got the champ beating him, man.
I'm
not betting against Alexander Usyk. I can't do it. That nigga cold, man.
Yeah,
But
he
you never
go.
know though. Like no, that was a good punch. It looked like a legal punch, bro.
Yeah, that
He
boy
laid
weak
his
to
ass
the
out.
belly.
He is. He
Yeah,
is.
I think Du Bois is a tougher opponent than Fury.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Yep.
The
Same
way
here.
the way Double D been looking lately, it's like he more focused than what he been doing, and he got his shit together, boy. He ain't playing, boy. After that loss to Ugas,
It's a shame he got away from the Joseph Parker fight.
So let me ask y'all this.
I think he would have beat Parker.
Goldie, hold on real quick. Let me ask y'all this. Who y'all think will win the fight between AJ and Tyson Fury? If it were to get made.
Man, Fury would beat that nigga ass.
Think so?
Yeah. AJ done. AJ been done to me. AJ always been a paper champion to me. Huh?
He done like Canelo.
Man, listen, AJ always been to me, AJ always been a manufacturer champion. And I've been saying that for years. He got Chris go out of retirement. He got Chris go out of retirement to win his first title. And goddamn boy, they had Charles Martin sold his belt to AJ. Parker sold his belt to AJ. What I don't understand, both of those fighters, Martin and Parker, was with the PBC. Why didn't Al Heyman them make that fight with Wilder? The unification fight. That's something I never understood. It's something the boys overseas to sell their belts.
So who you got winning that fight, Fish, if it were to happen? AJ, or do you have Fury?
Fury.
Yeah.
Fury, easy.
Yeah, I'm picking Fury myself, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see Fury and Joshua fight. I need about.
I think it's gonna happen. There's too much money on the table. I think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I need about 2 to 3 more losses on Joshua records.
I ain't never been a fan of AJ either, bro. I always thought he was soft.
So. Man, can't stand that dude. That boy.
Man, come on, man.
When they were trying to hype him up like he was the next Muhammad Ali at first, boy.
Facts.
Where would Dion come from?
Yeah, man. I ain't never been a fan of AJ.
Man, that joker there, I always say, I ain't never seen so many grown men be so hyped over AJ body. Oh, look at all the muscles AJ got. Oh, Lord, AJ look good. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Goldie, who would you have in this hypothetical fight? Deontay Wilder versus Clarissa Shields.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Hey, E.
Goldie,
hey, E. Hey, E, you do me a favor?
Who's that?
Man, block that nigga ass off. That nigga that put that dumb ass shit. Talk about who I got.
Hey, the GOAT might be in.
Man, the glow to beat his ass, man. She got too
He's
much.
He's a way better boxer than Deontay Wilder.
They hit it. Well, listen here, my girl. Well, listen here. Look, my girl about to get ready to fight, though.
Who that?
Alicia Bongard.
Who she
Yeah, Lord. Oh, that daddy is so fine. Oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus.
She's another snacker. She's another
snacker.
Performance enhancing.
She got popped though. Yeah, she got popped. Right?
Yeah.
Did she get popped?
Yeah, she got popped.
This her first fight. Victor Conte, niggas don't never get popped. She got popped.
She got popped.
She didn't follow the directions, man. Telling you.
She didn't put the potion on, right?
Hey, D-Young, go ahead with that bullshit. Talk about Pastor Wilder now. Go ahead that bullshit now.
Man.
Or start that shit tonight.
Hey, on the cool Goldie last night when I was on the Undisputed, I was laying niggas out with Pastor Wilder. My first time playing with that nigga.
Still what?
Man, he cold on there.
Hey, E3, when I first started playing that Undisputed, bro, that dude was like the size of the whole TV, bro. I'm like, God, what they got Wilder so goddamn big on this game?
Bro, he was so cold when the game first
Yeah,
came
he
out.
was terrifying. So
Yeah, I know. He was playing with his ass. Okay, he was knocking everybody out. Now that nigga got knocked that couple times. He turned salted like the game.
No, it wasn't. I was playing against him all the time because everybody kept playing with him.
I saw you play with him a couple of times, though, innit?
I probably did, but I stopped because everybody was playing with him.
Yeah.
He was sleeping shit on there, boy. He was a beast before they update. Oh my God. He's still cold on there too. I'm gonna start playing with him though.
I gotta get my game system.
Man, your old ass ain't playing no game, go.
I still had a PlayStation 3. I still got a PlayStation 3.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Huh?
I said ain't nothing wrong with having a PS3, man.
I still got my PS3. I hook it up every now and then and play that motherfucker. I got my old game set on there. I go and get my little games, my karate games and shit on there. I play that shit.
Oh, okay. D said she did pop hot, but they got it reversed. Oh, okay. Appreciate the information, D.
Thank you.
I thought that's why she was suspended because it's stuck. My bad.
Yeah, my baby done it. I'm talking about my baby. Just like Clarissa got popped.
What, for weed? Wasn't it marijuana or some shit?
Yeah, she tried to say secondhand. Try to say secondhand smoke before the fight. Get the fuck out of here.
But weed isn't a performance drug.
Huh?
That's not no performance enhancing drug, in my opinion.
But still, Keyshawn got popped with that shit, and they took his victory away.
Shit, it depends on how you look at it, E3.
What you mean?
I mean, shit, if you using that shit to calm down, you cheating.
And to recover. Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah, what was your boy?
If you super sore.
Megatron used to use it for recovery and for anxiety, all that shit.
Yeah, because when the nigga muscles be sore, yeah.
We gotta send a letter in to Vada to get that upheld on the GUOT.
Yeah, I just want to see it. I just can't wait. But you know what? I think there's gonna be some bullshit in this ball fight, y'all. Whether y'all want to believe me or not, but it's gonna be some bullshit. Oh man!
I hope that nigga. What's this nigga name that I mentioned earlier? Dave Moretti. I hope that nigga is nowhere to be found.
I just want to know who gonna be the referee. Please don't be the goddamn.
Nah, bro.
Tony Weeks. Tony Weeks.
Huh?
I'm looking at his resume. I'm looking at Canelo resume, right? And I'm noticing this nigga Dave Moretti always like every other fight. This nigga the judge. He was the judge in the plant fight. He was the judge in the Bivol fight. He was the judge in the Gennady Golovkin fight, the third one. He was a judge in the where this nigga at? Let me go down some more. The Yildirim fight, he was the judge in the Kovalov fight. He was the judge in the Danny Jacobs fight. Ain't that crazy, bro? Like, why is this nigga always judging Canelo fights? He was the judge in the 2 fight and 1. How do you get to be the judge in the first and the second fight, bro?
That's just like Kenny Billups. Just like Kenny Billups, every fight Flo had. Who was the referee?
Nah, but that's different. I'm talking about an actual judge, not the referee. A judge.
Oh, you know, judge. Yeah.
Big
Fish, a judge.
Attention to this, bro.
No, I'm
I know this Dave Moretti name mentioned a lot in the big fights, but I didn't know I didn't know he did 2 Triple G fights. Fuck Dave Moretti.
and listen, bro. And the scores are always the same: 113, 115, 115, like all in favor of Canelo. That shit is weird, bro. And then look, he did the Floyd fight. He had it 116 and 112. How?
What
CJ
everybody
Ross
else
had
had
it
it on the
114 and
floor.
114.
Who didn't somebody have it a draw?
Yeah, CJ Ross, 114 and 114.
Man, that's been fucking crazy.
Bro, that nigga didn't win a round.
That was a master class.
I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, they're gonna try to cheat Bud, and Turk gonna blow that shit up.
5,
Mm-mm-mm.
6,
Them
7, 8, 9.
Oh no, he ain't gonna get cheated. He has his hands and shit. He can't get cheated.
Bro, this nigga done did 12 Canelo fights, y'all. He's judged 12 of this man fights. That's crazy.
And he done had Canelo winning every time too, huh?
Yep, Dave Moretti, bro. That's the nigga we got to be on the lookout for, buddies.
What did he have for the Triple G fights?
For the Triple G fights, hold on. All right, so the third Triple G fight, where you go? He had it 116 to 112, so 8 rounds to 4, right? Because he won unanimously. Then for the second Triple G fight, he had it 115, 113, so 7-5. And then for the first one, he did
all 3 of them.
115. Yeah, he did all 3 of them. That's what I'm saying.
What did he have in the first fight?
Bro. The first one, 115, 113, 115.
For who?
Canelo.
He doesn't say. I think it's for Canelo. Hold on. Let me go to event. Hold on. It don't say. I don't know how to look at that. Let me go to Wikipedia. Hold on.
You know that nigga. You know that nigga had it for Canelo. You ain't gotta look that shit up.
So it says 115, 113. Damn, it don't. Hold on.
Canelo.
Have you ever noticed this shit before, Q? Dave Moretti always being this nigga judge?
That's crazy.
I don't think I've never heard nobody talk about this shit either.
Yeah, no. That's why he say, boxing, all sports is corrupt. All that motherfucker corrupt. Mm-hmm. It's just some bullshit.
He probably was the judge that gave the 4 rounds to Canelo and the Bebop, man.
Let me see. Let me go up. Yep, he did do the Bivol fight. He had it 115, 113. How? How was that fight 115? Matter of fact, all 3 judges had it. I remember that because we did a live show after the fight. And everybody was mad about the scorecard. I remember that shit.
Yeah, because they gave Canelo the first 4 rounds of the fight, didn't it?
Yeah, it was. Let me look it up. Let me look.
They gave Canelo the first 4 rounds of that fight.
Let me see. Bivol versus. Yeah, Goldie, you might be on to something with these scorecards, bro. Bug gonna have to go in there and
I've been telling y'all that shit for the longest, man. That nigga already down 6 rounds. Shit.
Let me see. Hold on.
Hey, when we can, I want to get into some little news, little rumors I've been seeing on YouTube. E3.
Go ahead, bro. Floor is yours.
Keith Thurman versus the biggest.
Oh yeah, I seen that today. I saw that.
Ooh.
They say that the final deal, Q homeboy Blue Bloods made 2 videos on that shit.
Man, hey, that fight. I know y'all about to cuss me out, but I want to see that fight more than Canelo and Bud.
I ain't gonna say all that. But now that's a big fight, though. It's a big fight. That's a huge fight. I think that's their biggest money fight for each one of them right now. They both in their respective careers. I think Earl need to make that fight happen.
Now the press conferences on that would be off the chain.
Boy, Keith Thurman gonna talk some shit.
I think Earl need to come back and get a tune-up and then step in the ring with him.
Early on. Look at that shit. The first 4 rounds, they get that shit to Canelo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell y'all that shit. That damn nigga. All 3 judges. First 4 rounds for Canelo. That's some bullshit. That man would beat Canelo motherfucking ass. 1, 2, 3, 4. They need to stop, man. Tell y'all, man, they can cheat for that, man.
Dave Moretti, man. That's who we got to worry about. If it go to the cards, I hope he ain't the judge.
And so, in other words, Canelo won 5 rounds. They get Canelo any given round, what? Round 9? That was it. Canelo, they had a 7-5. They make it all E.
Yeah.
All, if you look at the scorecard, every last one of them is exactly the same rounds.
They identical.
Identical.
Look at this shit.
Identical.
All 3 judges see the fight the same way, bro.
Come on, man. Identical.
Yeah. The fix was in.
Man, come on, man.
Man, that's probably why the line ain't moved in Vegas yet.
Because the fix might be in for Canelo. Bud probably got to stop this nigga, man. I've honestly never paid attention to this, bro. Dave Moretti. That's crazy. I'm gonna do some more research on this shit tonight.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I think y'all have a concern, a major concern. Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie either. After seeing this, I'm like that because when I was going over his resume before I went live, I'm like, damn, why this nigga always doing his fights? And I started looking at the scorecards, like, damn, he always scored the same too.
Oh man.
Anyway, it is what it is, man. What other rumor fights you got out there for me, General Big Fish?
Man, that's the only one I cared, man. That's the got me cracked, boy. You got Keith Thurman versus Earl Spence Jr. They was talking, man. That boy King, the slippery one. That boy was talking, asking us why we don't talk about Earl Spence Jr. Y'all about to be sick if that fight get announced. Oh man, that is going to supersede YouTube. All boxing topics is gonna be Earl Spence versus Keith Thurman.
Yeah, boxing need Earl Spence. Man. I'm not gonna lie.
That'll be a great fight.
Canelo won a small ring, and the Crawford fight said Canelo won a small ring.
Hey, the build up to that fight might actually be better than the fight, Fish. They gonna sell the hell out of that fight.
Yeah. All right, who
what's
would
this
you
about a small ring?
Keith, who would you pick in that fight? Spencer Thurman.
Man.
All right, what I missed? I had to step out the room for a minute. What I missed? What y'all talking about?
This nigga here.
Come on now, dog.
What did I miss, man?
Hold on, bro. Who would I pick in that fight? You know what, Fish? I would have to say Keith Thurman right now because I don't know what version of Earl is gonna show up. Earl need another fight, bro, before I can pick him with confidence. I would say Keith Thurman. Who would you pick?
Shit,
I would be rooting for Earl though.
I'd be rooting like hell for Earl.
I'm picking Thurman.
Yeah, the logical choice would be Thurman.
Yeah, Thurman more active between the two.
Mm-hmm.
But he just stopped the nigga his last fight.
Who would you pick? Thurman or Spence?
Huh?
Thurman or Spence? Who would you pick in that fight?
One time. Hands down, one time.
Spence ain't got no chance, Goldie.
Hell no. One time with the stoppage.
Yeah,
man, that's gonna hurt Bud victory even more, man.
Oh,
it don't matter. Y'all don't give him credit anyway.
Thank you. They'll give you credit for that.
He don't get no credit for the Earl fight anyway.
Man, if Thurman beat the hell out of Spence, that's a confirmation number right there, boy.
But no, I think Earl will stop. I think Earl will stop Keith Thurman to the body. Keith body just too soft.
I just
Doesn't
gotta see
get to
when
it though.
Earl Spence show up, man. We don't know if the man the same. Can he take
Yeah.
the punch?
I mean,
Is
shit,
he
that
gonna
shit.
be really- Is he gonna go out there and pull a Devin Haney and not let his hand? Like we
What?
don't. We
You
don't
don't
know.
know. That nigga been out of the ring down there 2 years now.
Hey,
That
hold
shit.
on. Let me ask Q a question. So, Q, what is this about Canelo on the smaller ring versus Terrence Crawford? What's this?
Yeah. Y'all hear a rumor that Canelo wants the ring to be small. Don't want no big ring. He wants to be as small as possible.
Whoa, time out. E, didn't I send you that shit before? I sent that to you, E.
Yeah, you sent it to me, but I couldn't find no actual receipts on it.
Right.
I didn't
Remember? Yeah,
you know, I
because
have some credibility.
yeah, you know, I think the first time CS did it, then I seen your boy, what his name is, Goodfella did it. He did a report on it. You know, about the smaller rank.
I couldn't find any tangible evidence, so I left it alone. I'm not gonna make it a point until this actually verified.
Right,
But this wouldn't be the first time Canelo did it.
No.
He was trying to do that against Billy Joe Saunders too, if y'all remember. I did a show about it.
Mm-hmm.
A while back.
Yeah, Canelo want everything to go his way. He better get a bigger ring. He get a small ring and Bud better walk his ass down and beat the shit out of his ass.
Wouldn't that be some shit?
Yeah. Boy, look at him.
It ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter.
It ain't gonna matter. But you know, a lot of jokers think me and you crazy when we say Bud gonna stand in there and fight that nigga ass. The nigga think Bud ain't gonna stand in there fighting.
Hey man, they called me crazy when I said he was gonna stop Sean Porter. They called me crazy when I said he was gonna stop Earl Spence.
Mm-hmm. And this show.
We believed you on Sean Porter.
Oh, you did?
Hey, E, listen, fishing them would drug me when I was on the Superstar panel that day. I told that nigga Bud gonna put that nigga on the back foot. That nigga told me I was a liar. That nigga, I had a golden moment that day. I went ham. I told nigga Bud, what you gonna do with Bud? Put that nigga on the back foot. He gonna walk his ass down. Fish told me I was crazy. You remember that, Fish?
What fight was this?
The Bud and Earl fight. When I was on that day, I had that Brimley moment. You remember that day? We was an hour show. And I went ham. You talk about I had a golden moment. When I went ham on them niggas' ass, all y'all told y'all Bud gonna do the Earl. That nigga told me I was crazy. My neighbors was gonna call the police on my ass. I was outside too. They were gonna call the police. I was losing my damn mind. All I screaming and holler.
Yeah, man, we couldn't tell them niggas shit about that fight, bro. That shit was so fun. I missed it.
Man, come on, man. That right there, the build up to that fight there,
bro. That was the biggest fight in boxing.
That was the biggest fight in boxing.
This Canelo and Crawford fight is cool, but it ain't the same magnitude as Spence.
It don't have it because you know why? Because of the fan base between it was the Earl section versus the Bud Buddies. And you had so many stations, so many channels and shit down. You know, it's the fight don't have no pop. I guess it might pick up. You feel what I'm saying? But right now, it don't have that pop as the Spencer and Bud fight. Come on, man. I think the fan was going more harder than the goddamn Bud and Earl going at it.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. We sold the fight for him. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Then not only that, the Earl, well, really fucked it up when Earl came out them t-shirts. Them niggas went crazy as a motherfucker, boy.
Bought the t-shirts.
Yeah. All them shirts being sold in the Sudan right now.
But Earl came out with the strawberries and shit. It's wrong. Well, that shit was too funny, Brad. I mean, shit. And that motherfucker Omaha shut down a lot of shit. Didn't he?
You said what now?
That nigga from Omaha put a lot of niggas out of business, didn't he?
Yeah, man. Yep.
That nigga put niggas out. I mean, niggas haven't even but their channels back yet.
Yeah, man. YouTube ain't been the same since.
Yeah, no, YouTube ain't been the same since. But I tell you one thing, 2 days show. That boy go ahead and lose to Canelo. A whole lot of niggas coming out of the woodwork.
Hey, this the video right here I did 4 years ago, Goldie. Is Team Canelo and Eddie Hearn trying to cheat Billy Joe Saunders. This was about the ring right here. I knew I did a video on this shit. It was a while back, 4 years ago.
Yeah. That nigga crazy.
This wouldn't be his first time trying to get a smaller ring so it can make it a little easier for him to cut the ring off and, do what he do. Throw them same whack ass combinations.
But
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
But
he gonna need to do something.
But see, like I said, all that pressure fight shit he gonna do on boy, he gonna get his ass counted, man. He gonna get his shit counted out of his ass.
It might. The smaller ring might work in Bud's favor.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Fish. Hey, man, the nigga is cold, Fish. Come on now.
Man,
shit might work in his favor.
I cannot wait.
Again, Fish. I thought you saw the light, man.
That nigga took his Specs t-shirt off last night. The true color came out of me, came drug his ass away. That nigga said, fuck this shit. I'm broken up.
hey, don't let the Bud buddies cloud your judgment, Big Fish.
I tell you, like I say, it's a win-win no matter what. Like I don't care who wins, but it will tickle me if Bud lose. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, E, what do you think was your boy put the press on Q last night, man?
Who?
Blues Hustle man.
I didn't get to finish the show, so I didn't really hear it.
Oh man, that nigga trying to put the press down on motherfucking Q last night. Hard boy, like a gangster ass nigga. He got mad because I told that nigga Q call a bet off. That nigga went ham with Q last night. Hell no, nigga, we gotta pay. Nigga, you calling for it? That's a forfeit. You gotta pay me right now. That nigga was demanding shit, boy. I was like, God damn, Blues Hustle.
Hey man, new information was presented.
Yeah.
He better take his money to the casino. Yeah, he ain't seen he ain't seen cash out, so the money ain't on the wood.
Yeah, the money went on the wood. Absolutely. You got to see that one. Now, once the shit touch the cash out, then it's a bit. But yep.
That's it. You touch that cash out. That's it. I say my brother once again. That not Q. I was
like, damn, they trying to goddamn me. I don't even want to say the words on YouTube. It's illegal. We'll just say that. No.
But I just hope
illegal activity.
Man, that shit gonna be too fucking funny, man. I mean, god damn. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. That nigga beat Bud, and don't let that nigga stop Bud, but I ain't coming on.
No, I'm gonna jump. We gonna jump in the
Shut the fucking crap.
Hey, if that nigga stop Bud, we ain't coming on. Fuck that shit. Make that nigga put us on the milk carton.
Hey man, I'm not even gonna put that into the universe. You talking crazy?
Nah, I'm just talking shit. Yeah, nah.
Nah.
Oh, he a miracle. Oh my God, he a miracle. He's follow, bro.
Hey, we just got a convention E3. That boy Goldie already got his bags packed, boy.
I don't know what type of time this nigga on. I ain't on that.
That boy got his disguise already. Hey, you planning on fleeing on a Greyhound or a plane?
Man, motherfucker, I'm taking a train, goddammit. I'm taking a train for the. I'm going from air track to the motherfucking boat. Get my ass off that water. I ain't coming back. Fuck y'all. Don't call me. Don't look for me. I'm disconnecting the phone. I'm taking
724 missed calls.
I'm taking my motherfucking YouTube page down, social media, everything. I'm not gonna vanish.
Canelo by stoppage.
Yeah, check out that regular ass man. Bulls gonna beat the living shit out that nigga ass.
Man.
But what if it be Canelo by stoppage?
That's the only question I got. Like I don't know how it's gonna look, but that's the only thing. Like y'all saying that Bud gonna sit in the pocket and turn into Lomachenko and Floyd Mayweather and do all this incredible ass weaving and shit and not take these heavy-handed ass punches Canelo got. I just don't see it like that. But
Canelo punches, Fritz. Canelo punches it's not as hard as it used to be, man. Canelo haven't started about since he had the hand surgery.
But I seen him drop when I seen him drop Belinga. This is what I said. That shit was so sudden and unexpected. I said, God damn. And he dropped the shit out there. That dude still has power, bro.
But he wasn't hurt though. He dropped it, but he didn't hurt him.
He just don't have the work rating. Like Teddy Alley say, man, that the boy just, he sleep on silk pillowcases and wear silk robes. He just ain't got that burning desire to just get at a fighter like he used to. He's just on cruise control right now. But the boy still got power, like they say. That's the last thing to go.
Yeah, but see, you got to look at the quality of fighters he been fighting. He won't fight nobody that get him hyped up to fight. Everybody he been fighting had too much respect for him, was afraid of him.
Facts. That's a fact.
And all of them standing in front of his ass and fighting.
So Bud ain't got no fear of Canelo's powers. What you telling me?
No, I don't think, Bud. I like what Bud said when that Club CC. He said, I don't know if I can take the power. He said, I won't find out till I get hit. You feel what I'm saying? But shit, he don't know how he gonna react when he get it. But if he hit that motherfucker and Bud eat that shit, man, I'm gonna be screaming through the goddamn TV. I was like,
hey, Canelo hits way harder than so slow Steve Nelson. So
slow.
I feel his name coming up by you, Goldie. So I'm just trying to cut you off.
I'll call that nigga name for what? Shit, I forgot all about that nigga ass. But I know one thing, that nigga gonna bring Bud undercard.
Man, nobody don't want to see
undercard. Stop it.
Nobody don't want to see so slow on no goddamn Canelo Bud card. Nobody want to see that shit.
He always on Bud card. Yeah. He don't be on like the main man, but he be on that card somewhere.
So that's gonna be a part of the package, huh? We got to see So Slow on September.
Yeah, so come and get his revenge back.
Hell no.
Man,
I want to see that nigga fight again.
So try it back.
Man, that dude was garbage, man.
Leave that nigga where he is.
He got the boxing skills of a UFC fighter.
That man did all right. He did all right. That young boy was just too long as a motherfucker, boy. Goddamn Q clean up on that shit that fight there. That nigga down there became a millionaire.
Man, he damn sure did, boy. I wish I could have got some of that action.
But they were good. Boy, they were good that night, boy. They thought because he was associated with Terrence Bud Crawford, they thought they were gonna see something similar to some Terrence Bud Crawford. Y'all saw the slow as shit. Known the man.
But shit,
y'all saw a dude that if he could get it done within the first 4 rounds.
Bud mad at his ass. Bud mad at the nigga. He didn't fight type fight he should have fought.
Hold on, Goldie. I want to hear what Q saying. Let him.
What is that?
I say if he wasn't gonna get him done within the first 4 rounds, you should have known that the young man was gonna have the advantage, man. If it went the distance, which he did. He beat the shit out of that old ass nigga, man. Fucked his ass up, man.
Yeah.
Too much
11, 12
ESP.
round. 11, 12 round here, that young nigga wobbling though. You fucking that young boy up 11 and 12 round now.
Hey man,
Man, what fight you were watching?
You go back and watch that shit. Go back and watch that shit. Watch that 11 and 12 rounds, especially the 12 round. You were fucking that young boy ass up.
And that young boy was beating the shit out of Saul Canelo.
Nah, man, you go back and watch that fight. Watch the 11 and 12 round. Cause matter of fact, they give him. I think they give so cold a 12 round. Damn, they got the young nigga ass out of there. Go back and watch that shit.
All right, good. Hey man, shout out to Zachary Rogers in the chat. He said, I want to see Keyshawn and Shakur on the card. I would love to see Keyshawn on the card, but not Shakur. Absolutely not. You can give me business keto any day of the week.
Well, y'all gonna
undercard. He's an undercard.
Who the hell want to see Shakur Stevenson?
Hey, and Zachary, and to piggyback off of a point that I just made, he's not even humble enough to be on the undercard because he think his fight with Gervonta is bigger than Bud and Canelo.
Man.
Like, stop.
He's not gonna never get that fight. So he just want to leave that shit alone, man.
It'll be close. It'll be
close, but I mean, I'm just talking about in terms of his mentality.
Well, I'm just saying simply because the Tank, like it keeps really wouldn't have shit to do with the you know,
exactly.
Very little to do with it. We know we saying he could sell. He did great with fucking Lamont Roach, somebody that was nobody gave that dude any type of credit, and nobody really knew who he was. So he did that with Roach. He broke a fucking record at the where did they fight at that last time?
That's New York.
New York. I think
he was up there with one of them.
No, they was in Brooklyn. What's the name of that shit in Brooklyn? I forgot.
The Barclays.
The Barclays.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Dipset. Shout out to Capo and Jewels, man. Walking out the shit.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, who y'all got in the rematch?
What you mean?
Take it, Roach, nigga.
Come on, man. Okay, you know who we picking.
Who you got in the rematch?
You said what?
Who you got in that rematch? Tank and Roach.
Who I got in that rematch? I got Gervonta Tank Davis.
You think Tank gonna stop him?
I think it's possible. I think he need to quit playing nice with the nigga like in the build-up and shit. I think he need to get back on his Tank shit. His mean guy shit. He showed him too much respect, in my personal opinion. And I didn't like it. Because Tank usually be in niggas' faces, pushing them, bullying them. But he didn't really do none of that with Lamont Roach. And maybe it's because they got a relationship behind the scenes, or I don't know. But yeah, I didn't like how Tank was acting in the build-up of that fight.
I think what really rattled Tank, he couldn't get in Lamar's head.
He didn't try though. That's what I was saying.
Inside the fight, he did. He was talking shit to him like he do everybody else. And Lamar talked shit.
The build-up.
Yeah, I know the build-up. I'm just saying for the build-up.
Hands on niggas. He be pushing niggas. He be punking niggas, putting his finger in their face. He didn't do none of that with Lamont Roach.
Yeah, that nigga know Lamar beat his ass.
Oh, okay then. That goes to my point. I believe he showed him too much respect heading into the fight. And by the time they was in the fight, Lamont was like, fuck it, we in here now. There ain't no need of being scared. So, yeah, he couldn't get in his head by then. It's too late.
Yeah. I think Lamar is gonna put something on his ass this time here.
You gonna bet on that fight? You betting on Lamont Roach?
Never bet on the Roach. I'm betting on Roach.
I don't believe that.
How many food stamps you betting on Roach, God?
Yeah, send me a cash out because you just flushing your money down the drain.
Said nigga, I'm betting the whole 296.
Shout out to everybody in the building. What's happening, bro?
I'm gonna bet the whole 296 on that shit. I'm gonna double my motherfucking food stamp. Fuck that shit.
Versus Lomachenko would. Hey, you know what's even better? I say Shakur versus Keyshawn. I think that'll be a better fight. How do you feel about that, Zach? They both at 135. They both got bills.
That's another fight ain't gonna never happen.
I don't know that.
Lomachenko ain't fighting no damn Keyshawn Davis.
And they said he about to retire.
Yeah, Lomachenko.
He done retired, ain't it?
If Lomachenko had that life and death struggle with Devin Haney, I ain't gonna even. I take that. It wasn't a life and death struggle. I'm tripping.
That was a great fight. That was a fight of the year.
It was a good fight, but I think Lomachenko clearly won that fight.
No, he didn't. How the fuck he clear run that shit? He lost the first motherfucking 6 rounds.
Shit. Shit.
What?
Lomachenko lost the first 6 rounds.
Shit.
What?
Let Stevie and show back up in the judge's booth.
Lomachenko give away the first 6 rounds and try to come on, and Devin had to do was win 1 round, and that's what he did. He lost that 12th round. That was sealed the fight.
That was a classic, man. That was a hell of a fight.
Yeah.
Classic fight. He was digging on Devin, though. I'm not gonna lie. I believe he was round 10, maybe round 11 to 10. I thought Devin Haney was about to get stopped because every move he tried to make, Lomachenko was he was all over that boy.
But see, he was. But Devin targeted that nigga body.
He did.
Them jabs to the body was fucking him up.
Nah, Devin did his thing in that fight. They both fought a great fight.
Yeah. That's why I say what I said last. What I mean, Q was talking. I got to take my head off to Devin. I give Devin a lot of respect because Devin ain't scared to step up to the plate and fight anybody.
Man, stop.
He's not. Devin ain't scared to fight no goddamn body.
Man, he was scared to fight Jose Ramirez in his last fight.
Man, that man ain't scared to fight nobody. Then they get in the ring with all of them.
Man, his whole claim to fame is beating a motherfucking sorry ass fucking Cambosis, man.
But Cambosis beat T.O. ass.
A robbery of Lomachenko. Teofimo.
That nigga beat the shit out of Lomachenko. Stop that shit.
Huh?
Stop that shit. That nigga beat the shit out of Lomachenko. Get that man respect, man.
Man, he did not beat the shit out of nobody. He did
They
not.
did.
He was in the corner telling his daddy, I don't know what the fuck to do. What are you talking about?
That nigga beat the shit out of goddamn. That nigga beat the shit out of Lomachenko. Now Lomachenko came on in the middle part of the fight. Now if Lomachenko would have went out on that 12th round, it would have been a draw.
Yeah. Your new name is Goldie Wonder, man.
Nigga, pull up the scorecards, nigga. Pull up the scorecard, nigga. If it wasn't for that 12th round,
talking about how Dave Moretti, we talking about for 10-minute segment about how Dave Moretti be fucking cheating. I don't get
tell the truth. Now keep it real. If Lomachenko would have came out there and fought in that 12th round, it would have been a draw.
I had Devin winning the fight, but I'm not going to just say he beat Lomachenko ass. I'm not going to say that. I think it was an instant classic, and I can see why some people would give the fight to Loma, but I had Devin winning the fight.
Hey, E3, back then you was a prisoner of the moment. You was putting Haney in the same sentence as Money Mayweather, man.
Bro, Devin Haney, I wouldn't say after that fight. It was after the Regis Prograis fight. I was like, man, this dude got way better than what I thought he was. Like, I thought Devin Haney was like he shut Regis out, bro. Like,
man, Regis was a goddamn cone.
But Regis was a guy that a lot of dudes didn't want to fight at 140.
Man, back in the day, but he fought the version of Regis Prograis that he fought is the same type of fighter that Blood about to fight Canelo Alvarez.
Come on, man.
Big slip. That shit was more slippage. That shit was like goddamn
major decline.
bobsledding.
They will not get that man up goddamn. They will not get him to play.
Fish, enough is enough, bro.
Silence! I can't take this shit no more. You done talked about me enough, boy. I tried to be peaceful.
You can't keep doing this shit, Fish.
What I do?
So Devin Haney don't get credit for the Regis Prograis fight?
Man, are you fucking kidding me, E3?
He
He looked like a Canelo Alvarez opponent, man. That dude was
boy, leave it alone, bro. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. No, let's talk.
Leave it alone, E.
Man,
leave it alone, E. Leave it alone. Cause see, they're not gonna get Devin credit. Just like they don't get Bud credit, they're gonna get Devin no credit.
Didn't Regis fight again after the Devin Haney fight?
Yeah.
Let me see. I believe so. Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
And he looked like even worse shit then.
Oh, stop that shit.
Man, y'all just don't finish, bro.
Y'all just don't want to get Devin credit, man.
Devin fought the worst version of Regis Prograis that ever existed, bro.
Oh Lord, there we go.
Regis is 29-3.
Version.
He fought Jay Catterall, and he lost in a unanimous decision. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, he didn't look that good in this fight. I remember this.
Nah, Catterall beat the shit out of his ass.
Yeah, he got dropped according to box rec.
Yeah, he got dropped twice in that fight. I saw him.
Hey, God,
his resume, his resume is really trash when you listen.
Hey, man, you have an affinity for Devin Haney, Goldie. I don't get it, bro.
Man, get Devin his respect. Get Devin his respect. He's the youngest undisputed champion.
Cash, Jose Cepeda. Yeah, Regis Prograis. His resume is suspect. Yeah.
That man resume was okay. Devin just beat the fight out of him. That's all. I got Devin stopping Boots to fight.
You said
what? Oh man,
yeah, this nigga. You about to run viewers off saying shit like that.
Listen, I know I'm gonna get a quick crazy reaction out of one of y'all about this shit there.
You sound like Bill Haney, bro. All that bullshit Bill Haney be saying.
I got Brian Norman beating Boots.
Golden Wonder.
I do.
I bet you do.
Why though?
I think you got one pick.
Fucking around and get knocked out going to Japan. He better be focused going over there.
He lying.
He might get knocked out.
And then they get knocked out. You better stay in Japan.
This might be an upset waiting to happen.
Okay.
Brian Normal.
Listen, man. What auntie and her son doing?
Who that?
Auntie.
I don't know who you talking about.
The more fake ass nigga tell me he got pausing.
Oh, you talking about the Schofields?
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't care. Niggas irrelevant, man. Who cares?
I thought they would have had a fight coming up.
You know, I don't fuck with him.
Yeah, good as it.
He came on when he did the interview with me. He didn't want to answer. He didn't want to talk. He didn't want to talk about Keyshawn, and I'm like, nigga, that's the only thing y'all really got to talk about is you and Keyshawn. Like, y'all not popping like that, bro. That nigga there, yeah, he's a weirdo.
That nigga laying in the hospital bed like he half dead. They get the next day tell he going back to training after the fight.
Yeah, that shit was fake as fuck.
He was fake as a motherfucker.
That boy got
But that,
cold feet, man.
that nigga was super freak. And talk about nigga broke in his house and tore up the passport, plant dope in his car, got down the maid. I mean, what did it say? His trainer, his massage therapist, rubbed some cream on his son and got him pausing and shit. Get the fuck out of here.
And then after the fact, he didn't want to talk about none of it. He didn't show no receipts. He didn't want.
I can't say that because of the legal of the thing. I can't say nothing about that. Nigga, shit, they'll put that shit up there. You lying like a fuck. And so what it was, to me, they got that call and say, after the Roach fight, you gonna fight Tank Nate. So they bullshitted and pull out that fight there, and that shit, that Roach upset that shit. They went in there and got that draw.
I don't even think they want to fight Tank, bro. Them niggas ain't trying.
Yeah, man, Tank a killer nigga. They ain't trying to fight nobody.
Cause he didn't look impressive in his last couple of fights anyway. And he always end up getting cuts and shit. He like a poor man Sean Porter, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think he overrated.
Yes.
He all hype.
Overrated. Mm-hmm. But like I said, but I don't know what kind of fight. I don't know what exciting fight we got coming up now. Shit, I mean, nothing exciting to talk about right now. Boxing. Huh?
I said we ain't got shit coming up right now in boxing until the Keyshawn and De Los Santos fight, really. And that might be a cherry pick because they saying that nigga ain't fought in what, 2 years?
Man, let's go De Los Santos.
Is that true? Let me look at his box record. Because I
I'm
really ain't been keeping up
De
with
Los
boxing like
Santos.
this. Let me see. Edwin. Y'all know I've been on my basketball shit, the playoffs on.
Hey, E3, so I'm glad you said something about basketball. Did you see Angel Reese get dog walked tonight?
I saw she got fouled hard by Caitlin Clark, and she was about to scrap with him.
Caitlin Clark had a triple double on their ass.
She did
20, 10, and 10. Yeah, they dismantled Chicago.
Yeah, she cold.
Yeah, she cold as fuck.
How many points Angel Reese had?
Shit, ain't no telling. I don't want to lie. Let me look and see real quick. But she had a look. She had a look of disgust on her face, boy.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark slammed on the ground.
She Angel Reese had 12 points, 17 rebounds, and 1 assist.
Damn, she had 17 boards. Them probably all her misses though.
Yeah.
She like to do the little pity pat shit. Get on.
What's up, man? But listen,
like Moses Malone used to play.
Y'all got to keep it real though. Did we follow shit at that girl down in that paint?
Who?
Did we follow shit at Angel Reese?
Man,
nah, she just ain't got no touch. Around the basket. She doesn't have a soft touch.
Her damn fingernails too. Her fingernails too long. She ain't got.
Well, I like good Goldie. That don't mean we got a line and like she can really play. We don't have to.
Man, I ain't say she could play, but what I like about her, she's hustling. The girl hustling now.
Nah, she play hard. She a dog.
She play hard now.
She ain't got no offensive game like that.
She awkward as hell. But the muscle what? You know, that's the name of the game. You miss a shot, you're supposed to go back up and get the ball now, but you can't keep getting the shit 15 times, man.
That's how you used to play, God.
Who? You. Hey, nigga, I ain't play that shit, nigga. I was a motherfucking animal, boy.
What position you play?
Hey. Believe it or not, believe it or not, I play center.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I like that. I like that contact. I played in that paint, man. Cause I was a jumping motherfucker, man. Now I can't. I can't listen. I can't touch the bottom of the net. No goddamn more. Got that knee down, baby.
Hey man, everybody on your team must have been 4'8".
Now you playing a 5.
Listen, that's where I played. That's where I played at, and the mother couldn't stop me. Mother couldn't stop me in that paint. Hey, nigga, I ain't play that shit.
This nigga.
Shit, y'all think I'm playing?
Yeah, I do think you playing.
One day, do uniform. I'm sitting. I call my boy that used to coach me. He'll tell you where I played at.
He probably was like Kevin McClain, E3.
Yeah.
Got him, please.
No
That
moves.
That fish. You got that knees. The knees got that. Look at knees got that bad, that boy. I can't look at. I shoot the ball and miss a shot. I can't even run to get the rebound.
Man.
Hey, what y'all think about this comment though? Real quick, and then we can get back to basketball. Zach said, "Who is Pacquiao trying to target at welterweight? He wants Barrios belt bad." Man, I think Pacquiao about to get knocked the fuck out. Bro.
That motherfucker don't want no goddamn belt. He want a payday, man.
Why is Pacquiao still trying to fight? Is he broke? Like, what is he? What does he have left to prove in the sport? I mean, he need to sit down somewhere. Because I seen his last exhibition. Did y'all watch his last exhibition?
I thought they canceled that shit.
No, the last exhibition that he had, he almost got stopped, bro. Pacquiao looked horrible. He was fat. He was slow. Man, Pacquiao better quit playing with Mario Barrios. He fucking around get stopped.
Shit, beat his ass like he did Ugas. I don't think Ugas fought since then, didn't it?
No, he lost to Earl. Remember, he fought Earl after that fight.
No, he didn't. He fought Barrios. He fought Barrios after Earl. Ugas last fight with Barrios. Barrios beat the shit out of his ass.
Yeah, Barrios did beat Ugas. Yeah, you're right. That was his last fight. He hadn't fought since. You're right.
My fight, better than Earl.
Because his eye was messed up. Earl fucked that nigga eye up, bro.
Shit, Ugas fuck his eye. I mean, Barrios fuck his eye up too.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ugas couldn't see in that fight. Now that's a fact.
That nigga that was.
Hey, Pacquiao need to sit down somewhere. Is that? I don't want to see that. I don't want to see the legend go out like that, bro. But hey, that nigga want to come back.
He might come back and shock the world.
I tell you one thing, everybody gonna watch the fight because we gonna want to see if he got something left in the tank.
Now that ain't coming to be Barrios, boy, that gonna be it, boy. You ain't gonna be telling Pacquiao fans shit. Now, listen, that ain't coming to be Barrios now. He was sniped too.
Yeah, I believe Mario Barrios, he was with Snap.
No, I'm talking Pac-Man.
I don't know. I don't know.
Fish, who that nigga with, Fish?
Manny Pacquiao?
Yeah.
Shit, that motherfucker, ain't no telling who he with, man. Man, back in the day, bro, how Manny
Alex
Pacquiao
back in the day, wasn't
he? Yeah, man. You can't tell me how that dude was behaving and how he looked in the ring, moving up and up and up and up and carrying that power to every division he went to. That shit wasn't natural, man.
Boy, that shit funny as hell. That nigga caught Pacquiao that straight right hand and knocked that nigga ass slap on the face. I was dying laughing that night.
Man, that shit was brutal. Ooh,
He had to do that because Manny Pacquiao mashed the gas on Marquez. Marquez was bleeding all over the goddamn place, man. But Pacquiao was about to stop that dude.
Listen, they had on Wilder, man, a couple of fights though.
Who, Marquez?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he really won the first fight. But then the Pac-Man tried to get a fourth fight with it. He told him, hell no, I ain't fighting no motherfucker more. Nigga, I don't knock your ass out. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap after that. Yeah, he put the cherry on top.
Boy, the guy that Pac-Man wife was over there crying like a motherfucker. Oh, you don't kill my husband.
Man. Motherfucker was like, is he dead? Oh,
comatose.
Man, that motherfucker, man. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of his fan base over there in the Filipinos. They was crying, boy.
I mean, hit that nigga flushed her. That nigga walked right into that right hand too. That nigga didn't even move, Fish. That nigga face first.
Yeah, he took a dive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he took a dive. Yeah, that was a great fight, great rivalry. I enjoyed those fights. But Manny Pacquiao was the catchweight king. That De La Hoya fight don't count. The Cotto fight don't count. The Mosley fight don't count. The Ricky Hatton fight don't count. Margarito, once he took them bricks out his gloves, that shit don't count. Like Manny Pacquiao was the first Canelo Alvarez boy with cherry picking, man.
What about the Cloudy fight? Do that fight count? Joshua Cloudy or what was it, Cloudy?
That dude act like he got paid off that night, bro.
Yeah. And that was at AT&T, if I'm not mistaken.
That was here in Dallas. Yeah, that was pathetic, man.
Yeah, it was a bullshit performance.
Yeah, Pacquiao, Keith Thurman was his last real legitimate good win.
I was so disappointed in Keith Thurman for losing that fight. I just knew he was about to whoop Pacquiao.
He was overconfident. He didn't think he could hurt him. And he didn't think he would be able to outbox him. Keith Thurman, he got up out the ground like, that knockdown was the difference, and it took his confidence, a little bit of his confidence.
Keith came and put them hands on his ass something now.
Yeah, Keith was walking him down the whole fight.
But it took a little bit of the sting out of him. He didn't behave like Ryan Garcia did after he got dropped by Rolly, but he did become a little bit less aggressive.
Yeah, a little timid. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be with Bud. When Bud drop Canelo, that's how Canelo gonna do shit like a motherfucker.
Nobody ever been able to do before, huh?
Yep. When Bud dropped that nigga ass, god dang on it. I'm gonna make sure I know. I'm gonna make sure I know what did with TV because I ain't gonna want to break that motherfucker.
Hey, E3, you see that right here, E3? That would be a great fight for Spence to come back on, Manny Pacquiao.
Now that fight was a fight that was supposed to happen too. Yep. That's a big money fight.
Yeah, that would be the perfect fight for Earl Spence.
Yeah, old ass man. Yeah.
You know, to knock out the ring rust and a big payday for Earl. Yeah, that's a good fight for Earl.
Earl deserves a soft touch.
Listen, you remember when Bud got to fight Pac-Man, they criticized Bud like a motherfucker in it. He was trying to fight this old ass man. This and then when Earl got ready to fight them, they go hooping hopping like a motherfucker.
Yeah. They was dissing. They were saying Manny didn't have a build and all that shit. I remember. I was doing a bunch of shows around.
And you know what? Floyd stopped that fight. It wasn't no on Earl eye. Floyd stopped that fight. Shit.
Oh shit!
I was blaming Floyd Mayweather for everything.
Floyd told that nigga. Listen. Floyd told him he wasn't ready for Manny. Manny was too quick. Manny when Manny fought Ugas, he was overtrained. The reason I said
also told Earl and Crawford that he didn't want them to fight, but they still fought. So
because they were. But Floyd had to fight up for as long as he could to Earl put his foot down. The reason I say the shit was fluke. How both opponents get the eye fuck up on the same day.
But Earl is the same nigga that said Floyd wasn't running his career, bro. He said that multiple times.
Man, listen, at the end of the day, Floyd told her the fight wasn't gonna happen till when he say so.
Yeah, but that ended up being capped because when the fight got announced, it wasn't announced on Fight Hype or by Floyd. Remember?
But, like I said, but when they tried to get a fight, they made that year before Floyd said what happened in that year too, didn't it?
Yeah,
that shit ain't happening right now. That shit didn't happen to them. In 22, when the fight, they were supposed to get the fight done in 22. Floyd said no. It ain't gonna happen now. We come back to it. And that's when it came back. The boy got together after the David Ebenezer fight and did that shit on their own. Because Earl had to get away from
why do you believe Floyd is behind the scenes orchestrating like ruining fights that was supposed to get made? Like what incentive does he have by doing it? Because he's not going to make any money off of it if the fights don't happen, right?
But see, you know, Floyd's still tied in with the PBC. So Floyd still I'm thinking Floyd don't want that fight to happen because Floyd don't want Bud to surpass him.
Oh my God. Oh
Look,
my
Floyd,
God.
hold on.
Anybody who threatened Floyd, even Earl, you feel what I'm saying? He don't want that shit. He didn't want that shit. Earl, he didn't want that.
Stop it, Goldie. Because I just heard Terrence Crawford in his last interview on Club Shay Shay said that Floyd always calls him. He always checks up on it, and it has nothing to do with boxing. It's personal. They have a personal relationship.
That's not a dude.
Floyd is the
GOAT. Not a dude.
Floyd, wait a minute. Am I supposed to believe you or Crawford? Because Crawford clearly say this nigga don't be hating on me, and he always checking on me and my family to make sure that we're okay.
He just started doing that shit. He just started doing that shit after Bud beat Earl. But at the beginning, he wasn't tight with Bud like that.
That is not true. Bud always talking about how him and Floyd got a relationship. He's always said this, bro.
Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence are nowhere near any kind of threat to Floyd Mayweather's legacy. They can't do shit
at all
to do
that is
close to him.
That is. That is. That is. That is. Bud, to me, Bud is above Floyd right now.
To you, that's just what you say. Just to you, that's it.
Hold on, y'all. Get to the point. Tell us why. Tell us why. Why is he above Floyd Money Mayweather? Go ahead. Floor is yours.
For what he have accomplished.
Okay.
No.
So just because he's undisputed, he's a better fighter. Wait a minute. So just because the man became 2 times undisputed, that automatically puts him over Floyd Money Mayweather.
Yeah. Floyd was a cherry picker at the end.
Shit, bro.
Floyd was a cherry picker.
Yeah. And a duck. Yeah.
So this man fought Manny Pacquiao. He fought Maidana twice. Hold on, let me go through it. Hold on. He fought Maidana for the second time because a lot of people feel like he lost the first fight, right? Which I don't know how they saw that. But anyway,
he did.
He fought Canelo. He fought Miguel Cotto. He fought Sugar Shane. He fought Juan Manuel Marquez coming off of a year layoff, right? He fought Ricky Hatton, a fight that everybody said he ducked at 140. Washed him, right? Didn't he start? He started with a
left hook. Shake left hook.
Okay, he beat Oscar at a catch weight. All the fucking odds was in Oscar's favor. He was the A side. He beat Carlos Baldomir, who just whooped Zab Judah. He beat Zab Judah before that. He fought Ettore Gotti. We know how that fight went. He fought Chop Corley. He fought Jose Luis Castillo twice. First fight, a lot of people feel like he lost. Guess what he did?
He lost that fight.
I disagree. But anyway, and then he fought Diego Corrales. We know how that fight went, right?
That shit, he got that nigga down 20 times.
And then he fought Angel Man Freddy. And then he also fought what's the nigga name? Hernandez or some shit like that.
And a whole lot of fighters he fought.
That resume is
impeccable, bro.
Man, listen, some of the names you call the fighter will pass their prime.
Who?
Shane Mosley will pass their prime.
Earl Spence Jr.
No, he was not.
Earl Spence
Jr.
was his prime.
Pacquiao, he fought Pacquiao 20 years later. He fought Pacquiao 20 years later.
Why is that? What happened? Who was stalling that fight? Floyd or Pacquiao?
Floyd.
Hey, E3.
Pacquiao didn't want to take the test.
Floyd was the older man, right? Floyd, the older man than Pacquiao. Ain't that what y'all been saying about Canelo and Crawford?
Same shit with Terrence Crawford, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, boy.
You full of shit.
Hey, Q, hold this nigga arms, man.
BBL, boy. You niggas out of control.
What that boy name is? The William guy, Floyd Duck? Who's with the fort? What that boy name is? William?
Listen, bro. Floyd, listen, what happened, Paul? If you listen, I'm going to find an interview real quick. Paul Williams said it himself. He fucked off the Floyd Money Mayweather fight once he got knocked out by Sergio Martinez. Because they were supposed to fight after that fight, but he fucked it off by losing. Remember that?
Yeah.
Hey,
made me
can I
mad.
say something?
Yes,
E3.
Lord, that nigga ass.
E3.
Yeah, what up, Fish?
Those 6 belts or 8 belts that Bud got. Out of those 8 belts that he got, maybe 1 or 2 of them belts came from good fighters, bro. Like that shit is so overhyped,
Man, stop, man.
For
That nigga.
him being
Stop,
undisputed, like that shit is not
Fish, stop.
that special,
Fish, stop.
bro. Can I please
Fish,
finish?
stop. Stop,
Can I
Fat.
finish?
Fish, stop.
Man,
So like I told y'all,
look at the resume difference, bro. The opponent, Floyd has
man,
been
listen, like I told you last night.
ever.
The
So you
resumes
saying
ain't even
2
close.
times undisputed is better than Floyd beating the amount of champions that he beat. At 50
Man,
undefeated,
listen,
is that what you trying to
listen,
tell me?
stop, Fish. Like I told y'all last night, that shit's a world champion. It is a PBC. All them niggas, yeah, PBC had all the good fighters in the welterweight division, and none of them boy 40. They all ducked it. Earl got exposed because everybody he fought was over in the PBC. He didn't fight nobody outside the PBC.
How they
But you
all
do know
duck-
niggas. Hold on, Fish. But you do remember that niggas was ducking Floyd at 135 and 140, right? Floyd called out all the champions. He was calling out Sugar Shane. He was calling out Oscar. He called out Costa Zoo. The list goes on and on. Them niggas didn't want to fight him. Do the same shit. He was a high risk, low reward fighter. He was in the same position as Terrence Crawford.
But he left. He's smart enough and left Bob Arum. That was the difference.
Boy,
That
fought up
was
against
the difference.
But
See
that's
how
so that,
Bud's
let's not play that
career
game.
took
Floyd
off
was
when
getting
he
ducked
left
too,
Bob
bro.
Arum, but he did it when it was, late in the game. I ain't gonna say too late, but it is, he in his twilight years right now.
Yeah, Zach said Bud still has time to cherry pick champions and former champions. Yeah, absolutely. But he got to take the fights. He got to make the fights, bro. Because once he got on top, niggas started, calling them out like Boots and Teofimo and all them dudes.
Them niggas just faking. They didn't want to fight, bro.
Oh my god.
Bud shut that shit down real quick with Boots' ass. He shut that shit down. When Bud got ready to fight man tomorrow, I walk past Boot hugging up in the corner like a little hoe. Hey, Bud.
I hear you and I feel you on that, and I agree. But at the end of the day, you cannot compare Terrence Crawford's resume. And I love Bud. The Bud, I call him Bud.
I ain't say about the resume.
I'm sorry, bro.
I didn't say I put him on because of what he had accomplished. I didn't say his resume was better than his. I ain't never said that.
And I'm telling you, you're out of your fucking mind. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, that's your opinion. I ain't out my fucking mind. That's your damn opinion.
Out your fucking mind.
Bro, do you see these names?
I don't care about the damn name.
Bro, I know it's been a minute since money. Hold on. Hear me out, Goldie. I know it's been a minute since TDE retired. But do you remember the weekends of a Mayweather weekend, bro? The feeling that we had leading up to the fight, the weigh-in, the press conferences, the interviews. Bro, Floyd was different, bro.
Man, his hating ass didn't appreciate that E3. His ass.
And listen, Big Fish, you can attest to this. Our cousin is one of the biggest Floyd Mayweather haters you will ever meet. This nigga randomly texted me one day, not too long ago, and said he missed Floyd Mayweather. That's how bad boxing is right now. He said he gave us all the fights we wanted. Mind you, this nigga used to bash Floyd to us every single fucking day. Now he misses Floyd, and he realized how cold he was. Even his
guess what? Even the same they're gonna have a one boy retired. The nigga said, God damn, we missed that nigga there.
No.
Man, stop.
I'm not letting you do this.
That nigga gonna say, damn, they gonna say Bud Crawford was a bad motherfucker.
He was bad, but he ain't Floyd Money Mayweather.
I think Bud beat Floyd.
Hell no.
Oh, whatever, man.
No.
I think Bud beat Floyd.
I don't see it.
I see it.
I see it. Because Bud struggles with patient counterpunchers.
Listen, I see it. We saw it against Egas Kavalauskas.
a guy that countered the counter puncher. He was patient. He had Bud walking into flush right hands and shit. We seen a little bit of it against Israel Madrimov, even though I feel like Bud worked him. But there were times within the fight where Bud was kind of tentative. And you mean to sit up here and tell me with a straight face if he fights Floyd Mayweather, Pretty Boy, or Money May with that lethal? Goldie, can I finish, kind sir? Can I finish? I don't take it long.
Don't raise your voice at me no goddamn more.
Hold on, look at this how I talk, bro. With that piston of a right hand, that same right hand that Madrimov was landing on. You don't think Floyd gonna pick him apart? Are you fucking kidding me?
Nah, I think boy to stop Mayweather.
You out there? You losing money too.
Come on, man.
Ain't no nigga beating Floyd Mayweather, bro. I don't see it.
You crazy? Madrimov beat it. Madrimov beat that lady made me mad that first fight. Not Madrimov. I said the wrong name. I'm talking about Floyd.
I'm finna say, come on, man.
Man, that shit made me mad as a fuck that first fight. I ain't know what the fuck Floyd was doing that first fight. I walked away from that fight. Oh man, hell on that fight.
Bro, I was arguing with niggas for years after that fight. Niggas talking about Floyd. I don't see how niggas thought he lost the fight. He made the fight more entertaining than what it had to be because he was laying on the ropes, but he was catching all the shots with his shoulders.
I mean, Mandela, he opened up Floyd ass out the second fight though.
You said he did what?
He opened up Floyd ass out in the second fight, dude.
Man, yeah, he caught him with a good shot. Floyd a gangster.
That nigga hit Floyd the shit. Floyd grabbed him Wilson for the second head down.
Hey, big fish. Hey, these niggas got Money May fucked up, bro. I like.
Look at that.
Like, what was y'all?
I got. Listen,
bully, bro.
I like it better. I like it better with Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy beat all their ass.
Man, here go that dumbass
nigga, bro.
Boy, listen, no. Now Pretty Boy was hard. Pretty Boy was knocking nigga out left or right. He wasn't bullshit with a nigga. That's what he thought.
With a nigga either.
Huh?
Money May didn't bullshit with a nigga either, bro. He was just more strategic. That's all.
Yeah, but by the time he came Money May, his hands was fucked up. So
but you see, niggas couldn't walk through his punches though. He had enough to keep niggas up.
Shit, I mean, like I said, shit, I thought he became Money May.
I can't keep letting y'all disrespect my nigga, bro. There's no comparison, bro. Don't nobody compare to Floyd Mayweather. I'm sorry.
Man, goddamn shit, man, fuck Floyd.
He's the most skilled boxer of all time.
Yes, that nigga is. Now I gotta get to that nigga. That nigga got a hell of a defense, boy. That shoulder roll, that nigga. I talk my shit to Floyd about Floyd, but Floyd was the shit. I just love to watch a fight. Like you say, when Floyd fight, everybody get hyped up.
It's entertaining too, bro. He put on the show.
Yeah.
Like, everything around the event is just.
A lot of people Floyd played that villain role so cool, man. He became a villain, and a lot of people paid money to see Floyd lose.
Man, look at this nigga King, man. This nigga said I got Bud over Floyd too. Yeah, nigga, we know. Click the link.
What King King at?
We know.
That nigga in the chat.
Hey man, I'm thinking that Bud buddy list, man. We need a new one, man.
Yeah.
This nigga here, man.
King,
where you at, baby?
It's time, bro. It's time, man. Hey, man. King, you have been summoned. Welcome back online with the Woodpack. Talk to me, bro. Like, what is this bullshit you talking, bro, in the chat? Talk to me. You on mute, bro. Just FYI. We're gonna let him get his audio right before he come on. But
that nigga KK.
Let me get to my car, man. Give me like 5 seconds, man.
Hey, he pouring baby all over himself. E3, this boy real slick, man.
Got Money May fucked up, boy.
I got Bill.
Hey, Hey, E3, when I was talking to King last night, boy, I know him when I hear him, boy. That boy is a super pack tard and a Floyd Mayweather hater, boy.
Ah, that's what this is about.
Get ready to be pissed off, E3. This
Oh yeah,
boy
I'm
is
ready.
not like
I'm on
Floyd
go.
Mayweather.
Yeah, I'm not tolerating no Floyd Mayweather disrespect, bro.
Right, man.
I'm an honorary Flomo. I wear it with pride.
Yeah, go. Hey, go, E3. This man tried to put Terrence Crawford in the same sentence with Floyd Mayweather from them funky ass 2 Undisputed, where he beat Earl Spence and Indongo to seal the deal. Come on, man. That shit ain't no fucking comparison, bro.
And that nigga beat all the top guys, man. Fuck that shit.
And Floyd didn't beat the top guys in his division.
Yeah, no, Floyd was a cherry picker. He's a runner.
Oh my god,
man! What is this? What are y'all, Zachary Rogers, man? We go to bed. Go to bed, Zachary. Go to bed, man.
What's Zachary
I
saying?
don't believe he could sit in a pocket. Oh my
Go to bed, man. Go to bed, man.
Hey man, y'all niggas are some Neanderthals tonight, bro.
Man, these motherfuckers. Hey, we gotta document that. Hey, Zachary Rogers gotta go on the list, Q. He gotta go on the list. That is a super buddyism right there, bro.
That is blasphemous to say that Floyd wouldn't be able to sit in a pocket with anybody with his defensive prowess and the way that he know how to fight on the inside and use his shoulders and his eyes, and he know how to position himself. And a lot of niggas don't realize, Fish, but Floyd was strong.
Madrimov sat in the pocket with him, but Floyd can't. Okay.
Madrimov didn't sit in no pocket with Bud. Stop that shit.
Man, yes, he did.
Stop that shit. Madrimov did not sit in no pocket with Bud.
Controlled the center of the ring all night.
Hey, E, tell that nigga stop that bullshit, dog.
Madrimov didn't sit in the pocket. That wasn't an in the pocket fight. I don't
that
agree.
Nigga, Madrimov sat in the pocket with Virgil.
Man, stop. What are y'all talking about?
He sat in the pocket with Virgil ass.
Man, they were Madrimov was toe-to-toe with Bud all night.
Oh shit! Yeah, toe-to-toe on his toes running.
He was doing a whole bunch of feinting and a whole bunch of posing, but they wasn't toe-to-toe.
He wasn't moving.
If they was toe-to-toe, he would have got stopped.
Hey, yo.
What up, Kane? What's happening?
What's happening?
Brother King, how you doing tonight, my brother?
What's going on?
Tell a nigga how boy beat Floyd ass.
Yeah, man. So I think, look, I think Floyd was a great fighter. E3 talking about Floyd is the most skilled boxer of all time. Stop the goddamn cap, E3.
Talk to me.
Stop the goddamn cap. He wasn't more skilled than the great Muhammad Ali. He wasn't as skilled as the great Sugar Ray Leonard. He wasn't as skilled as the great Sugar Ray Leonard. He wasn't as skilled as Sweet Pea Whitaker. Yes.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard. Who was as fast, as quick, as good defensively, and he hit harder. He had better footwork and everything, bro. And he wasn't a runner. He wasn't running from people, posing.
Who wasn't running? Sugar Ray Leonard wasn't running from who? He ran from
He ain't run from nobody. He went in there with the hit. He went in there. He went in there with the hitman Hearns. Got dropped and still came back and won that fight.
I'm sorry.
I understand. Yeah, but I understand that. But he was probably the hardest hitter at welterweight of all time.
I give you that, but the nigga ain't got no defense. And you know if you ain't got no defense against Floyd Money Mayweather, he gonna pick you apart.
My point is, E3, Sugar Ray did not run from Hearns, got dropped, and came back and still whooped him and won the fight.
Which fight you talking about? The first one or the second one?
The second one.
He got a game with the second fight. He lost.
You know what? No,
but they made it a draw. They made it a draw. They made it a draw.
Hearns really should have won that fight.
He won a second fight, and then he dropped Sugar Ray points in that fight, and the second fight, and he made it a draw.
Yeah, they cheated. I remember that
Man,
fight.
Sugar Ray won that fight. I don't give a damn what y'all
No, he
talking about.
didn't. No, he didn't. He got that fucked up
And
the second fight.
Understand something.
King, can I say this? You was dead wrong right now. I was dead wrong on that baseball topic last night.
Nah, that's a damn lie. You ain't got nothing to back up that I'm wrong. I had something to back up that you was wrong. Now,
Said that nigga lost that fight. Sugar Ray came out and said himself he lost that fight. He shouldn't have won that fight. It was a draw. They made that fight a draw.
listen, Bud versus Floyd, prime for prime, right? The only thing with Bud in E3, I heard you say this. He struggles with patient counter punches. No, I ain't gonna agree with that. I'm not gonna agree with that because listen.
E3.
Because listen, Madrimov completely changed his fighting style. He doing the Harlem Shake the whole fight, and Buzz is expecting him to be in attack mode. So it threw him off a little bit. But when Buzz stepped to him from 8 through 12, he was dinging on that boy and buzzed him twice. Madrimov had to get out the way. So if he fight Floyd, he going in there already knowing that Floyd is not finna come forward. Floyd ain't finna step on the goddamn thing.
You don't know that. Hold on.
We do know that.
Did you just say that Floyd don't know how to come forward?
No, I said Floyd ain't stepping on shit.
Man, get the fuck out of here, King.
He ain't stepping on. Okay, well, let me ask you this. Which Floyd are you talking about? Which Floyd are you talking about?
We talking about Pretty Boy Floyd.
Okay, okay. Then okay, hold on. No, I take that back. So Pretty Boy, yes. But guess what? Pretty Boy gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
He gonna get knocked the fuck out because Pretty Boy was willing to take some punches. He was willing to exchange with people, and Bud would have knocked him the fuck out. The best chance he had was being Money Mayweather, but he on his goddamn tricycle trying to get the fuck out the way from that goddamn Mars, that goddamn Nebraska assassin.
Hold on. So you mean to sit up here and tell me prime Floyd Money Mayweather, who had way better reflexes, way better defense in his prime, at 135, wouldn't be able to deal with Terrence Crawford?
Not prime for prime, because remember, Bud's prime was at 47. It wasn't at 35. That's what I'm telling you. So prime for prime, if we talking about Pretty Boy versus prime Bud is sending him to sleep experts in my E3 voice.
That's blasphemy. It's one thing to say that he'll beat the man, but for you to
say he gonna knock him the fuck out.
Defensive fighter of all time.
He wasn't doing that when he was Pretty Boy.
Make me want to fart, bro. Like
he wasn't doing that when he was Pretty Boy E3. You know that, bro. He was willing to exchange. And Pretty Boy Floyd was stepping on shit. I said this last night. My favorite version of Floyd was Pretty Boy because he gonna get in there and mix it up. He was a fucking monster. But if he had to go against this goddamn boy Terrence Bud Crawford,
you gotta
in his prime, he going to sleep experts. Bud gonna beat his motherfucking ass. He knocking Floyd out. Period. And if you was honest, I understand that you are a representative.
Wait a minute. When am I ever not honest?
I'm saying I know that you are a representative for the Floyd bandwagon, but you don't want to admit that prime for prime Bud will beat the shit out of Floyd. If we talking about Pretty Boy, now we talking about Money Mayweather, then Money Mayweather's gonna get on his bike. He gonna do nothing but counter punching. But I still think down the stretch of that fight with Bud's arm reach, him, and if Bud is stepping, and we all know how Bud act once he starts stepping, it's gonna be a problem for Floyd.
Long arm reach throughout his nigga Diego Corrales. Like, come on,
Floyd arms are long too. Exactly, arm reach is the same.
I was just about to say.
I ain't talking about arm reach. I'm talking about the. So, or do they skill set equal up to what Bud's skill set is with the arm reach?
Listen, let's do this. Let's break this shit down like a rotisserie chicken. Who has a better jab?
Better jab?
Floyd.
Yeah, nigga, you heard me. Who got a better jab? Ain't too many niggas in the sport got a better jab than Floyd.
I'll give it to Floyd, but
Thank you.
Ain't no buts. No, don't give me no buts. Okay?
Go to me next, E3.
Yeah, we want you to be honest, nigga. All right, let's go. Who has better defense?
Floyd.
Okay, that's 2-0. Who has better ring generalship?
Even.
How?
I'm giving it a push. We can't
move past go until you explain it to me. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Because you don't never see Bud end up in a compromising position. He controls the ring. He controls the pace every time he in the ring. You ain't never seen nobody speed up Bud or make him uncomfortable. Lock up. It can corner him into the corner. He can't get out.
Egas Kavalauskas did. Huh? Yeah, I didn't stutter. Egas Kavalauskas.
Okay, and so I can point out how Maidana did Floyd in the first fight. Everybody has like one anomaly fight. I'm talking about overall.
No, what you just said. You just said we've never seen Bud uncomfortable. That's what you just said. I didn't say that.
He was uncomfortable in that fight. He was uncomfortable in that fight.
Why he wasn't uncomfortable? Because his game plan clearly wasn't working versus Egas Kavalauskas in the first 4
and he got dropped.
He got dropped.
He didn't get dropped. Stop that.
That statement that you just made, sir, is cap.
No,
You're telling the half truth.
Nah, I disagree. I disagree.
Wow.
I think that there was moments in that fight, where he, was trying to figure things out or whatever. But as far as him looking uncomfortable, not controlling the pace, not controlling the action, I'm not giving y'all that. I'm not saying Bud has been put in that position by any fighter.
Bro, he was getting countered in the earlier part because I remember watching that fight live. Like, damn, my nigga.
Yeah, and then he switched southpaw. And then he switched southpaw, and what happened?
I mean, he stopped him, but the point that you made, you said he's never been in a compromising position, and that's cap.
But I disagree. I disagree. I don't think he was in a compromising position. I think he, like Bud do, took a few rounds to figure things out, but he still controlled the pace. He still controlled the action, and ultimately, sleep experts man win. So I'm giving them a push. I'm giving them a push on ring generalship.
Okay, so right now, so Money May, Pretty Boy is still up 2-0 with the draw with the ring generalship. Whatever, we can move on. Agree to disagree. Let's talk about ring IQ. Who has a better IQ?
Oh man, see you skating around the edges. Push.
How am I skating? I'm talking about the actual.
Because you don't want to get the punching power, versatility, footwork. You don't want to get to nothing else.
We gonna get to that. We gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, that's why I say you skating around the edges, trying to think you gonna pile up points for Floyd.
Man, wait a minute.
Ring IQ. I see you play. You and your goddamn brother think y'all slicking in the can of oil, man. I see you niggas.
I'm just breaking down the sport. I'm just breaking down the attributes of each
fight. I give it a push. Ring IQ, I give it a push.
Man, come on, bro.
I give it a push.
You're not being wholeheartedly honest.
I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. And I think that you would agree that one of Bud's best attributes is his ring IQ.
I agree, but not like.
Okay, then. So I'm giving it a push.
Not like Money May.
I give it a push. You're asking me, E3. I give it a push.
Okay, well, I disagree. Floyd is still up on the cards. Okay, so you said versatility or athleticism. Which one did you want to do first?
Either, because both of them is Bud. Skull tied. Let's move on.
How so?
Because Bud is more versatile, being that he can switch, and he's more athletic.
I've seen Money May switching fights plenty of times.
E3. So you saying that Floyd
is Pretty Boy Floyd?
Are you saying that Floyd is as good of a switch hitter as Bud?
I'm saying he's capable of switch hitting. That's what I'm saying.
I said, is he as good of a switch hitter as Bud?
I don't know. I'm gonna
bullshit. Now
I'm gonna pull a you on you. I don't know.
Now you know how many times? How many times? Hold on. How many people have you seen Floyd knock out from a southpaw stance?
I'm gonna have to do my research and get back to you.
Yeah.
All right, so you gave it a push. So let's get to the what was the next one? We just did
I ain't
the
get that no push.
Well, I'm giving it a push, okay?
Yeah, but you asking me though. You not keeping score. I mean, you keeping the score. I'm giving the answers, bro.
What you mean?
Okay, so I got them even now.
Okay, so you got it 2-2, and I still got it 2-0. Okay, whatever. All right, so moving on. You said power. Prime for prime.
Floyd ain't touching Bud, bro. Bud had 11 straight stoppages at welterweight. E3. I ain't gotta say nothing else.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. Oh shit. Oh, you funny, boy. Okay, you give the power to Bud. I guess I'll throw you a bone and give you the power. Oh my god. Okay, let's go to conditioning.
At the worst of push. We ain't never seen Bud tired in the fight.
Have we ever seen Floyd put money away with a title?
Okay, so it's a push. It's a push. It ain't like a game to Bud. I said it's a push.
Stop,
you hear
bro.
this shit, Fish?
Stop, bro.
I gave it a push. Why y'all acting like I gave it to Bud?
E3.
You've never seen a nigga like Floyd. Yeah, I'm listening, bro.
In the 24/7 lead of Mayweather versus Mosley, now brother Nassim Richardson told a story to Shane Mosley. He was telling him, like, most people think that Floyd Mayweather a punk. He is not a punk. But he said, I'm warning you now, when you hit Floyd, you're gonna catch him because he's not gonna be used to your speed. When you catch him, you better be ready because he's gonna grow a tail and start spitting and wings and start spitting fire back at you like a dragon, and you better be ready for it. He said this man's gift is his conditioning. It ain't none of that other shit. So brother Nassim said that his number one trait, attribute, best attribute with his conditioning, bro. We ain't never seen a fighter well conditioned like Floyd Mayweather, bro. You got to get out the gas, King.
Yeah, this nigga love Bud. He love Bud. Where'd he go? I think he dropped off. Click on that link, nigga. We ain't finished. Shit. Yeah, I don't see it, bro. I don't see how he can compare
that boy
Bud's conditioning to Floyd Mayweather's, especially the pretty boy. Hell no.
Hey, boy, this boy Zachary Rogers got to go on the list too, boy. Oh my!
He said, "Hold on. What he saying?"
Man, look at this.
Punching in between punches. We was gonna get to that. We didn't even have the chance to get to counter punching. Now I was gonna get to all that, bro. I want to tally this shit up because I believe in the end, Floyd is gonna have more in his favor than Terrence Crawford.
Footwork, the pivot, Floyd is way the best nigga ever on this pivot.
Head movement,
the chin. Oh, we ain't gonna talk about
the chin rating is second to none.
Yeah, the chin. We ain't gonna talk about the chin. Speed, Floyd. Hand speed, Floyd. Foot speed, Floyd. Battle. Who's been more battle tested, better resume, Floyd.
Bro, do you know how many power punches Floyd fought? Zachary Rogers? He said power will be the equalizer, not against Floyd Mayweather. He done probably fought niggas that hit harder than Bud, bro, and made them look easy.
Yeah.
So I disagree.
What you call him was probably a harder Diego Corrales.
Yeah, and he couldn't touch Floyd. He couldn't touch him. And that was pretty boy. That's why I'm saying these niggas forgot how cold that dude was, bro. Yeah, I got to get off the gas, man. I know Crawford is the guy right now. I know this is his era, but a lot of the shit that we saying, Bud will tell you himself. He'll tell you himself.
Look how Floyd looked at 154 versus how Crawford looked at 154 versus Madrimov.
Yeah, man. King slid out of the ring, man. That heat was getting too hot in the kitchen, man.
But
he got to make this shit make sense to me.
Bud haven't even been tested. Like he brought up the point. When have we ever seen Bud uncomfortable? When have we ever seen Bud fight anybody?
Yeah, man.
It's not a compared. The resume is not even close, bro. These dudes are crazy, man.
Golden and slid out the ring on us too, because he was the one yelling that bullshit.
Man, them boys out the chain, E3.
Yeah, man, they taking this Terrence Crawford shit way too far for my liking. And that's my guy. Everybody know I rock with him, but that nigga, he's not better than Floyd Mayweather, bro. I don't see it.
He don't even think he better than Floyd.
Hell no, he called him the GOAT. He knew it. Dogs recognize dogs when they see one. He know Floyd was a dog. He was a dog just like him. And Floyd wasn't no bitch, bro. He'll get into a firefight if he has
better body puncher, Floyd. Way better body puncher.
Better inside fighter, Floyd.
Yeah, Clint
better
James.
Corner. Are we comparing corners, trainers? Roger Mayweather.
Hey, put that in the chat. Zachary Rogers. Who is a better trainer, Roger Mayweather or Bo-Mac?
Floyd Senior, the George.
Floyd Senior versus Bo-Mac. Who y'all got? I swear they about to say Bo-Mac.
It ain't close, bro. I don't see it. I don't see it. I guess we're gonna have to resume this conversation next time, man. Nigga ain't clicking back on the link. Maybe nigga phone went dead or something.
I told you had that baby all on, man.
Hey, I'm keeping score though. As a matter of fact, hold on. Cause I had it 2-0-0-0. I forgot what he said. I'm gonna listen to the playback, Kang. We're gonna resume this topic next time I go live. Cause I want one of you other niggas that rock with Terrence Crawford to explain to me the attributes, like who is better at what between the two.
Hey, E3,
I got money made all day.
Yeah, E3, who you got tomorrow? Denver or OKC?
Bro, we all know game sevens or pick 'em. My mind is telling me to lean towards the home team, bro. But my heart is telling me Nikola Jokic is gonna figure out a way to win. I'm picking the Denver Nuggets to win this game.
Yeah, I got
a close game. It's gonna be a close game.
Yeah, like that's the only thing is the home court.
Yeah,
but I'm still rolling with Denver myself. But we need Michael Porter Jr. to hit at least 3 shots tomorrow. He got to hit.
He gotta give you some, bro. Like what he ain't been giving Yoke, and he been wide open. Like what is going on with MPJ, bro?
He can't hit. He can't hit the side of a barn right now. His shot is completely off.
Because if he ain't on, then they're gonna have to have Russell Westbrook step up and make open shots because they're gonna help out for Russ. Russ got to have a solid game too. He got to give you about 15 to 17 points, and he got to hit that offensive glass, Fish.
Russ goes. I mean, he's gonna come and he's gonna play hard. He's not gonna hit any jump shots and all of that. That's how he really do. He drive and dish and hit the offensive rebounds, play defense, push the ball. So Russ gonna show up. It's up to Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray, and Michael Porter Jr. If they show up, then I think I'm rolling with them.
Yeah, man. I believe Denver is seasoned. Obviously, they're a championship team. They're the main parts they've been having. Gordon, they had Jokic, and of course Jamal Murray, who also got to have a big game tomorrow. He can't come out flat, bro. He got to make big time shots, and he got to play on the other end as well. But I believe if they can run that zone and kind of slow down Shai Gilgeous, keep him out the free throw line, they should have a great shot at winning that game tomorrow. I'm picking the Denver Nuggets to win a close one. I say they're going to win by 3 or 4 points. It's going to be a close game, in my opinion.
It's gonna come down to those referees, too, of course. They're going to give all those tic-tac fouls to
SGA.
The SGA. But, yeah, that Julian Stroughter, he showed up. He took Michael Porter Jr. A lot of his minutes away that last game. And Christian Braun, he had 23, 11, and 5. So, yeah, they got to have the role players show up, man.
Yeah, the others, like Shaquille O'Neal say, shout out to Big Shaq, the Hall of Famer.
I hate that shit, the others.
But it's the truth though. The role
Yeah,
players do
they are
got to
the
step
role
up and knock
players.
down
I
shots,
just don't.
especially
I
on the
just don't
road.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Joker had 29 points, 8 assists, 14 big boards, bro. He's so cold, E3. And that's
Let me
what
ask you
I
this,
be
Big
trying to
Fish.
tell you about Jeff Hornacek and John Stockton. Like they were unathletic players, but they knew how to play the game, bro. And this dude knows how to play the game of basketball. That dude is so skilled, so talented, bro. And
Let me
he's
ask you this, General Big Fish. Do you believe he's the best player in the NBA today?
absolutely. Hands
I
down. He's not going to
agree.
be the MVP, though, because like
Yeah.
the LeBron and Jordan effect, you get tired of giving the same player the same award. Like, so it just by default, it's going to go to Shea. Does Shea deserve it? Yeah, he deserves it, but I don't think he's the better of the two players. He might be the most valuable, for his team, I guess, however you want to look at it. But yeah, I got
It
Joker.
depends. You're right, because if you take Jokic off of Denver, they wouldn't be half as good as what they are. And the
So
same can be said about SGA.
E3, let's do a quick little a mini draft, if you will, real pick. We can do a coin flip. I'll be gracious and just go ahead and give you the first pick, and
Well, thank you, sir.
we could pick a squad real quick. You know how we used to do back on NBA Live back in the day. We used to
Yeah.
we can go ahead, man. I'll go ahead and let you start with the first pick in the draft. Who you got, boss?
I'm with it. You mean as far as the top players today?
Yeah, right now you pick your starting five. Pick your starting five and then 3 bench players. And we gonna see who got the better squad.
Pick my starting 5?
Yeah. I mean, we go draft. You pick one, I pick one.
Okay, I got you. Okay, yeah. So with the number
If
one
I
overall
pick
pick,
whoever you pick, I can't pick.
got you. Okay, so with
We
the
gonna
number
go
one
8. We
overall
gonna
pick,
go 8.
all right, with the number one overall pick, I'm gonna take Nikola, the Joker,
Man,
at number one on my team.
You're hating.
I mean, he the best. We just both agree he the best player. And then whatever I'm lacking, he can fill that void because he's a point center. He can pass, he can shoot, he can rebound, he set screens, he's unselfish, he's gotten better on defense. So I'm taking Nikola Jokic. He's a guy that can plug in and then he can fit with anybody because he don't really need the ball to be effective. So I got Nikola at number one. Who you got?
Okay, you got the Joker. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's that noise you be making at the beginning of the show?
Yeah, that Triple H. Yeah,
man, I'm on the clock, man. Hold on. Who would I take?
Well, let's name them. You got SGA. You got Giannis Antetokounmpo. You got the Jason Tatums of the world. You got the Steph Currys of the world. You got the Kevin Durant's. Who else you got? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, shit. I'm taking
Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, Luka, of course.
I'm taking Steph Curry with my first pick.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah, Victor Wembanyama. Shout out to Zach in the chat. So with my next pick, I'm gonna solidify. Who would I want? You know what? With my next pick, bro, I'm gonna take. Damn, it's a tough one. But yeah, I'm gonna go with SGA with my second pick.
SGA. Okay, you got SGA.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him at my point. Yeah.
I'm going Anthony Edwards.
Oh, you dirty dog. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot about him. That ain't no bad pick. Okay, so you got Steph and you got Ant-Man. I bet. And I got Nikola and I got SGA. All right, so with my number 3 pick, I am going to select. This is a tough one. You know what? I'm gonna go with Kevin Durant.
KD.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with KD. I'm gonna put him at my 4 or my 3.
Okay.
Either or, they interchangeable. You know, he's a positionless player.
Man, you know I can't stand Grimlock. I call him Grimlock from Transformers, Big Dummy. I'm taking Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's a good pick with Steph and that, man. That's a good pick. He's surrounded by shooters. That's a smart move. That's a smart move. All right, so with my next pick, you know what? I am going to select Kyrie fucking Irving. And I'm going to put him in my 2. I got Drizzle. Yeah. You see where I'm going with my team, man?
I don't even think about this pick. I got Go James.
I was waiting on you to get him because eventually I was gonna get him.
Yeah, I got LeBron.
Okay, then. All right, that's a hell of a pick because that was gonna be my next pick if you didn't get him. But since you snatched up LeBron, you know what? I got SGA at the 1. Man. I got Drizzle at the 2. I got KD at the 3, and I got Yoke at the 5. So I need a 4.
And really, I'm getting cheated right now because we should have did a snake draft when you got the first pick. I should have got the next 2. Then you know what I'm saying? But it's all right though. My team still gonna end up on top. So
we could probably make a trade though. We can work something out. Let me see.
So you got Joker, SGA, KD, and Kyrie. I got Steph, AE, Giannis, and LeBron.
So this next one is tough in my starting lineup because
I know who I'm about to get next.
I can go a lot of ways with this next pick, Wolf Chat, but I think I am going to go with a guy that can just do. He's just solid, just solid. I am going to go with Kawhi Leonard.
And somebody got Zachary Rogers. Quit helping.
Shout out to Zach. I'm gonna go with Kawhi Leonard in my 3.
Sugar cane.
I want guys with fundamentals. I want guys that are interchangeable. They can kind of switch everything. They can kind of help Kyrie Irving if he get on a mismatch with the long arms and shit. Give me Kawhi Leonard.
I'm juiced on this pick. You cannot go wrong with this pick. Shout out to Zachary Rogers for the tip, for the insider trader tip. I'm putting Wemby in my starting lineup to seal the deal.
I was looking at that.
Wemby.
I was looking at Wemby. Okay, then. So now we're going to that's our 5, right? So 6 man, we got 3 more picks.
Yeah, we got 3 more picks.
My 6 man, Big Fish. You know what? I am going to roll with a guy who is a big shot maker, who is a playmaker, and who is currently doing their thing. Even though I really don't like him like that, I would want him on my team. I'm going to select Jalen Brunson.
I knew you was about to say that.
Here's my 6 man. Yeah. Because if Kyrie tripping, I could bring him in. He can kind of do the same thing, you know. Yeah. Give me Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson, huh?
Mm-hmm. Team looking nice, Fish.
Mm-hmm.
Still a lot of talent out there.
It is. But sometimes you don't need talent. Sometimes you just need Draymond Green.
I knew you was going there. Bro, the only reason why I didn't pick him is because I got KD and I didn't want to fuck up the morale.
Hey, I got Steph Curry on my team. I gotta have his right hand man setting the screen. Yeah, I got Draymond Green, man.
Yeah, I like the way you thinking. And on that note, you're right, man. You got to have some rough riders. You got to have some shot callers on there, right? And you got to have some guys that don't need to score. They just want to do all the little dirty work. And I need a pest on my team. I need some guy that's going to piss somebody off that's gonna, stick their foot underneath your foot when you go up for a jump shot. A guy that you could just plug in and say, go play hard. Give me Dillian Brooks.
Brooks.
Yeah, nasty.
like Magic Johnson.
I need somebody to match Draymond's intensity.
Like Magic Johnson said about Christian Laettner, you can have him. We don't want him.
That's cool. I'll take it. Yeah.
You can have him.
I need a stopper, man. I need a defensive stopper. Knock down the occasional 3-corner tray ball.
What do I need?
Yeah.
Man, I got everything.
I got an irritant, man. Shout out
I
to
got everything a coach could want right now, man. What could make this even greater? Shooting. I got
the greatest shooter of all time already, though.
Let's see. Do I need another big man? I think I need another. Nah, I got 3 bigs already. Yeah, I got Giannis, I got Green, and I got Wemby, and I got Bron. So I don't need no more bigs. So therefore, I am going to take a guard. Let's see which guard.
Zach, hell no. Nope. I ain't taking him.
Nah, we don't want no chokers on the squad, man.
Hell no. Yeah, James Harden got to go. He ain't on my team.
I'm gonna go with the Finals MVP from last year. I'm gonna take Jaylen Brown.
That's a good pick. I thought about him. That's a hell of a pick. That's a hell of a pick. So you got him. All right, man. So I got Brunson. I got Brooks, and I need a 5 to come in to back up what I got going on. You know what? This guy usually stays hurt, but when healthy, he's one of, if not the biggest mismatches in basketball. Give me Anthony Davis.
You put him on your injury reserve?
Yeah. I got Anthony Davis. Because see, when you think about it, I got a big. I got Jokic at the 5. So if I want to start Anthony Davis at the 4, I could.
Yeah, you needed a big.
And he gonna kill because he got help down low.
Little. So I got to make this count. Oh man, I got a squad, boy. Let's see.
I got one too. I like Jokic and AD in my front court. We KD. Switching everything.
Man, Dame Lillard, nah. Who am I?
What about Luka? You don't want Luka?
Fuck no. In a game like this? Nah, you can't have. Yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah, come on, man. You can't have. Luka is not cut out to guard nobody on your team.
Man, I was just fucking with you.
Luka can't guard the Joker. He can't get switched on the Joker. He can't get switched on SGA, KD, Kyrie. That's cooked. Only person we can put him on Dillian Brooks. That's about it.
And he probably can't even guard him.
Yeah, he can't even guard Dillian Brooks. Man, who do I want for my last pick? Man, this is a tough one, bro. Man. I'm gonna have to see Cleveland. I don't want Donovan Mitchell. No, I can't ride. I gotta go ahead and hurry up and make a pick. My bad, E3. I'm gonna go.
You're on the clock, sir.
I'm about to take Caitlin Clark, man. God damn, hold on.
It's still somebody cold out there that you ain't.
Yeah, it's a hard, but you know me, man. I don't like picking people I really don't, rock with like that. It is a lot of cold people out there.
Yeah, it's still a lot of cold people out there that we ain't picked.
I want another dog. I'm gonna take.
Are you gonna get Bradley Beal?
Nah. Who am I missing, bro?
All hero.
Give me some help, man. Booker, no Booker. K Cunningham.
Yeah,
Hell nah, King.
Cade Cunningham is nice.
Nah, he ain't nice enough.
But yeah, he ain't ready for this game.
Yeah,
This is a
he
big time
ain't
game.
ready
This like
for this.
Team USA red versus blue.
Yeah. This is
This is big time. This
okay.
what the balls
Okay, I'm
play.
gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm taking Drew Holiday.
That's an interesting pick, sir.
Yeah, that's straight defense right there.
I like it. Okay, then yeah, because you're gonna need all the defense you can get because you got Steph versus my team. He gonna have to guard somebody. So yeah, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Yeah, Steph better on defense than he used to be.
I agree with that. Yeah, he a way smarter defender. For sure, for sure. So who you think got the better team, Fish, you or me?
Woo, man, you can't put it up on the board, huh?
Doing like a banner. Hold on.
Man, the Joker. Your starting five is SGA at the point, Kyrie at the 2, Joker, KD at the what? The 3.
Yeah, KD definitely playing the 3 for
and
sure.
You got Anthony Davis at the 4.
Yeah, I got AD at the 4. Yep, and then Jokic at the 5. And then I got Brunson. I picked Brooks. Who else I picked? Damn, who else I picked? Brunson.
You got Joker, SGA, KD, Kyrie.
I got Kawhi. That's right. I got Kawhi.
Brunson, Dillon Brooks.
Yep.
And Anthony Davis.
Okay, then. Yeah, that's my team right there. I think I'm missing a player. I can't remember who the fuck I picked. And, who you got Curry.
Yeah, I got Steph, Anthony Edwards.
And man, who your 3?
LeBron at the 3.
Oh yeah, go James.
Giannis at the 4.
Giannis.
Wemby at the 5.
You got Wemby at your 5.
Yeah. I think you might be toast, E3.
And then you got Draymond, you got Green.
Yeah, Draymond, Jaylen Brown, and Drew Holiday.
And Holiday. Yeah, you got a good ass team. You got more of a defensive team than me, for sure. But I do believe with me having AD and KD, and then I got Kawhi, I can go big. I can take Kyrie out and put Kawhi at the 2 to kind of match up better with your team. But yeah, man. I ain't mad at it.
So with that being said, that's 16 players in the NBA. We know Dillon Brooks and I got Dillon Brooks and
Draymond.
Draymond wouldn't be, top. They're not considered top players in the league, but
right. Andrew Holiday. Yep.
Yeah, but these are the NBA still got some cold players in it, man.
Yeah, because we left off Tatum. We didn't select Tatum. We didn't select Luka. Jimmy Butler. Who else? Dane. Halliburton. Spicy P. He pretty nice.
What just got hurt?
Harden.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of dudes out there. There, Devin Booker. Who else? De'Aaron Fox. Who else? Sabonis. He's straight. There's a lot of cold cats in the NBA.
I like our boy from OKC too. He nice, but he kind of been tripping. He tripped out a couple of games. Jalen Williams, what's his name? Williams.
J-Dub. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he nice.
Shed Hunger nice too. I like his game. He really catch the hoops and shit. He got a lot of potential, bro.
Yeah, Damian Lillard.
Yeah, I mentioned name earlier. Who else we missing? I feel like we missing
Carl Anthony Towns,
I was about to say
Julius.
Julius Randle. That boy that got cold fish.
Yeah, he hooping right now.
Yeah, he got a jumper now, bro. I wasn't expecting to see that shit.
Yeah. Draymond was trying to big boy him, and it couldn't be done. That boy is strong as hell.
Hell yeah, he was muscling LeBron. You know he's strong. Yeah, that dude is a handful, and he always get to his left hand. I don't know how the hell he do it, but he always get back to that left hand. And if he get to that left hand and get to the cup, bro, that nigga ain't missing no layups. He finish every time. They gonna be a problem, bro, for whoever win this next series. I think Minnesota could come out the West, bro. What you think?
Whoever come out the West,
Denver and SGA them, Denver and OKC.
Whoever come out the West, I'm picking them to win the finals over Indiana or New York. And I do not want to see Indiana in no finals. Oh man,
I don't even want to see that series, Indiana and the Knicks. I don't even want to watch this shit. But I think Indiana gonna beat the Knicks.
You do?
Hell yeah, I do.
Why you say that?
I just think they're gonna be the better coach team, and then I just think they have more depth to their team. Because when you look at it, bro, the Knicks really don't play a lot of their bench players because that's just Tom Thibodeau. That's his philosophy. He only goes 7 deep, if that. And I think the Pacers gonna run them boys out the gym, bro. Pacers got a nasty team, but they cold.
Yeah, they do got they all right, but I got the Knicks. That Jalen
Brunson. Brunson is the best player in the series by far.
And the boy Josh Hart, that boy play real hard. He's a good solid player. Old boy that came from Phoenix.
And Anobi nice too. He be locking up. And Miles Bridges, you talking about Mikal Bridges?
Yeah, Mikal Bridges. He just stepped his game up a whole lot.
Yeah.
They
got a squad.
Oh, there go Kane.
He came back. Okay.
Kane, man, who got the better squad, man? Which squad you like?
I gotta go with E3. You kind of both of y'all screwed y'all squads up, to be honest.
Okay, let's hear it, man. We can do a 3-man draft now with the whole history of the league if y'all want to. Since you talking what we should have did. So what you think about the squads, Kane?
Yeah, so you messed up because you passed up SGA. Your first pick, E3 takes Joker. And who in the hell you took?
Steph colder than SGA, my friend.
Who he took?
Steph Curry.
Oh yeah, you took no, bro.
Steph Curry better than SGA.
That ain't no bad
not right now. Big Fish. He not better right now.
King. We can't go off the what ifs, but I'm going off of what if. If Curry wouldn't have got hurt, the Golden State Warriors was my pick to go to the finals, bro. If Steph Curry is a bad man, I can't stand Steph Curry, King. But that motherfucker is a nuclear weapon, bro.
I understand, but SGA got a complete game, mid-range, 3-point defense. Like, he a better defender than Steph too. You ain't got to worry about him taking him off the court or people targeting him on the defensive end. He can hold his own on defense. He's switchable. Yeah, so you kind of messed up your pick there. Then E3, instead of taking Giannis, you take KD injury prone ass.
Hell yeah, I want shooting. I want space.
Bro, but you first of all, you got Joker as a shooter. You got SGA as a shooter. You backdoored and got Kyrie, which wasn't a bad pick. How you gonna pass up on Giannis, bro?
Because
I thought that was a bad pick. And then E3, you did take. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying KD is a better fit for my team. Because I want shooting and I want length and athleticism, guys that can switch. The only nigga on defense I'm worried about is Kyrie, but Kyrie is a sound defender. You feel what I'm saying? So it just depends on my philosophy on how I would want to coach that team. But the reason why I pick KD over Giannis is not necessarily because KD is a better player right now in their career, but I feel like he's a better fit with my team. But go ahead.
Yeah, I just thought Giannis is a tougher matchup, especially when you got Joker out the paint. So that means Giannis still gets to operate however he wants to close to the basket. They can't keep him off the boards. He can run your fast break for you. So you got two big men who can push the fast break. He a good passer. I'm sorry, bro. And his
There's
defense,
a liability at the free throw line, though. So
I
hear you.
understand that, but yeah. So, and then you turn around and took Dylan Brooks instead of Armin Thompson.
Yeah, I want
Armin
Dylan Brooks.
Thompson is a defense.
I have my reasons. Of course, Amir Thompson is a better player, but I want a pest. I want a nigga that's gonna piss niggas off when he get on the court.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
Match Draymond Green's energy.
I heard you say that.
I want a guy that's gonna get a Steph Curry head. But
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but I mean, both of y'all ended up with good teams. It's just, yeah. One of y'all should have took Tatum. Like Big Fish, instead of taking Drew Holiday with the last pick, I don't know why you ain't take Tatum. He still give you defense, 3-point shooting.
He's not a fan of Tatum. He don't like Tatum.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is a biased team.
Right on.
And I'm not really a big fan of Giannis either. What up, Blue? I see you. You keep finishing. Go, King. But go ahead and give us your points, bro. My bad.
But nah, man, I thought both of y'all had good teams at the end. I don't know why y'all didn't think or y'all thought about them. Y'all was kind of bandering it around, but ultimately y'all was like they didn't fit for this game. Halliburton, James Harden, Cade Cunningham, especially when Big Fish was looking for guards. I thought that was three, really good guards. And James Harden, he coming off your bench. So to have that type of passer, playmaker, and shooter coming off your bench, it ain't dependent on him. I thought that would have been a great addition for your team. I thought that would have gave you the edge over E3, bro.
I didn't want any club goers on my team,
man. Conduct that to the team, bro.
You ain't want any what?
No club goers.
I think James too old to be in the club now, man.
That's cap. That nigga still making it.
As soon as he lose a playoff game, he in the strip club.
He hang out.
Yeah, I know he did that a lot down in the H, man. You know what I'm saying, when he was with my Rockets, but I mean, damn, James Harden about 35 now, man. He probably got one waiting at the house for him, wrapped up in a bow or something.
I doubt it.
Nowadays, they got that poly relationship going on now.
Yeah.
That too.
So you said I got the edge over the general with my team.
Yeah. I think you ended up edging him out. You know what I'm saying?
I went with more skill.
He made a couple of mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
I got Wemby at the 5 and Giannis at the 4.
I know, but see, Wemby too small. He gonna get punished. He gonna get punished in the paint by Joker. Joker gonna punish him, bro. He gonna punish him, and if you try and put Giannis on him,
I'm gonna put Giannis on Joker.
Okay, well then you taking your shot blocker away from the basket. Joker ain't gonna do nothing but sit in the mid post or at the 3-point line. So now you ain't got no rim protection, and so now they finna kill you at the rim. Anyway.
No, how you figure that? If I got
because Wemby gonna be the help side defender.
I'm gonna have Wemby.
Wow, so Wemby finna leave. So Wemby finna leave Kawhi or KD wide open at the 3.
Nah, Wemby gonna be on AD.
If I leave AD, if I leave, he'll be able to do that if I leave AD. But to your point,
but you got AD coming off the bench.
I could make him come off the bench. Absolutely, that's what I would do. It's 15.
So that's what I'm saying.
I would put KD at the 4 since he got Wemby.
Sure. Yeah, because see, if I was you, E3,
everybody coming out the paint, I'm playing 5 out.
Your first 2 picks was Joker and SGA. I I think what's the name was gone. So I'm sitting up listening to y'all. I'm saying take Wemby, bro. Wemby got to be the pick. Because if you got Wemby and Joker right there, you know what I'm saying? Well, then, that kind of helps your defense. He can patrol the paint for what's the name? But you win with KD, I think. So then that messes up Big Fish whole lineup. Because somebody on the front line ain't gonna be able to be at that. Both of them ain't gonna be able to be at the rim. Because you took Kawhi as your 3. So now you're moving KD to your 4. So your 4 and your 5 is KD and Joker. So they don't got no rim protection now because your 4 and your 5 can shoot threes and operate away from the paint.
That's why I pick KD over Giannis, bro. I'm going with the skill positions, and everybody can shoot. Everybody. And dribble, playmate. Yep. And KD really don't need the ball to kill. Kyrie don't need the ball.
I know.
Yeah, that's why I did my team.
That's kind of why
I don't need the ball.
Yeah, I kind of gave you the edge. I thought Big Fish, that first pick should have been SGA, bro. I thought it should have been SGA. And then you could have made him do, but he ended up with Ant-Man. But man, just imagine, because E3 forgot all about Ant-Man. So he could have had SGA and Ant-Man as his backcourt.
Yep. I did forget about Ant-Man. I'm not gonna lie.
But like I say, both of y'all ended up with some good teams. But I gotta get an edge to E3, Big Fish.
Nah, it's all good, but it's about the matchups, and I think that
I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on.
I think that with Steph out there, AE, like my players are unstoppable. Unstoppable. Then you got Go James out there is the most versatile player on the court. I got that working for me. Then you go to when all else fails, I just put Draymond in the game to take out whoever needs to be taken out.
So y'all want to roll again all time?
Oh yeah, we can do that. Hold on, yeah, we gonna have to do some rock paper scissors. See, that's another thing too.
Well, see, I'm the guest. I'm the guest. I should get the first pick.
Man, hell nah. You get your play last, my nigga.
Oh god damn.
You get your play last. We all know you.
Man. What happened to Southern hospitality, man? We down in Texas, man. We at the bottom of the barrel. We hospitable down here, man.
And my aunties will walk in the house and like, Fish, who the fuck is that? We're gonna let you get the first pick, man. See, this what E3 got. He hustled me, man. He blew hustle me, man. When he got the first pick, that means I should have got the second and third pick.
Oh yeah, I heard you say you wanted to do the snake draft.
Yeah, the snake draft. So that's what we about to do right now, man. So what we doing? We doing an all time. We picking from the pools or the top 75. What we doing?
We can. I just say we go all time. Hell, I don't got the top 75 list in front of me.
I just all time. All right. So
yeah.
I got 3 pieces of paper. So if you going first, so you will be first. I gonna let E3 get second, cause he gonna make a goofy pick. He gonna pick. He gonna pick first. Let's see. E3. King, you got the first pick. E3 got the second pick. And
I'm gonna smoke y'all. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna smoke y'all on the snake draft.
Well, that's the first round, right? So then in the second
round, it's gonna go the opposite way, yeah.
So it'll be me then, right?
Yeah, and who else on the panel?
Shit. At E3 gone, so it's just gonna be me, you. Blue Hustle Man don't know nothing but boxing. I don't know if he gonna
I ain't doing this with y'all.
Okay, King. So
you want to wait? You want to wait for E3?
Yeah, we could. We'll wait for E3, man. We'll go ahead and end the show, man.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate y'all boys for coming on, man.
Hey man, you already know,
Already.
man. Seeing you guys on, I just had to pull up. You know how I go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean,
Oh, Blue Hustle is America's turkey.
You know,
nigga.
man. You pulled up, man. Trying to get your $100, Blue.
Oh, that ain't right. That ain't. I can't get that just yet. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button to the Wolf Pack, man. Shout out to Go Thriller, King Q, Goldie, Blue Hustle, man.
Y'all be easy.
Y'all be easy, man.
Yep.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
Goat Thriller, back better, iller, pound for pound, killing these topics with analytics, silencing all the critics, trying to bite the style, they get sun like children. YouTube villain, podcast killing, so antagonistic and prolific with the swiftness. Make sure you make weight before you trying to debate. Yeah, I said it, and I never hesitate. Hit them with hooks, cause these rooks took the bait. Start the show, cause goats never hesitate. Ducking smoke, got them sweating at they toxins.
Yeah, I
Goat
see.
Thriller, cleaning up the sport of boxing. Aight then.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. I fucking wait. I am the greatest. Yeah, I said it.